Christmas encounter a Christian. God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
My name is Yamla Van Zandt, and I am a Yoruba priestess and a cult.
That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presence.
Idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
Shalom, 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 Israel, shalom, Most High Christ bless. Welcome to Patient Saints
Radio.
DJ Scratchy. Who we got in the building, man?
Hey, Shalom Israel, I'm Tika Malika.
I'm Captain Shemaiah.
Captain Amaziah.
And I'm Officer Alicia.
Officer Yuri.
Sister Naoma.
Hey, shout out to Captain Ari Ye.
That's
He'll get mad if you call him Ari-Ye. It's Ari-Ye. But that brother's doing a mighty work of the Lord, man. Keep him in your prayers. All the prophets traveling the four corners of the earth. Keep them in your prayers. Big shout out as well to Sister Hanana, who's not feeling well. Keep her in your prayers. Also, Sister Leah, a.k.a. Elishaba, keep on your prayers as well, man. So, all praise to the Most High. And Officer Carmella, I almost did want to fire him like every week. So, I'm sorry, Officer Carmella. I almost forgot. But shout out to Officer Carmella, too. He's kind of under the weather, man. All praises. Now, I know we got a lot of stuff in store, but we got the Prince of Zamunda here with us.
That's right. It is you.
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
I want to give a shout out to
somebody's phone is on.
I want to give a shout out to the brothers and sisters in Ghana. I want to thank you for your hospitality. It was good. It was great, man. A new school in Ghana. Oh man,
beautiful.
They built from ground up.
Hey, D, that building looked like it was like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Really. That's the most beautiful building we ever.
That was
now.
crazy.
As of right now in IUIC.
Wow.
So the people see where their funds go.
Yes,
They see what we do with the funds.
Yep.
They see we about this business. We
ground
about
up.
the Lord's business around here.
All break from ground up.
And
All
Cap,
break.
you know what? It's not like we haven't been proving it time and time
Right.
again.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you still have doubters among us
Yep.
that think we're doing something contrary to what the Lord has put in our spirit to do.
It's like a slave mentality, Cap.
Yeah.
You can't imagine your people doing anything
There's
great.
no way.
There's no way you niggas could do that thing right
That
there.
is why we keep telling you your other Israelite camp. Listen, we don't have no time to go back and forth with y'all. It's make no sense. What is the purpose of going back and forth with
What
y'all
we got to prove to you?
about a corner in the United States of America?
Right.
You can keep the corner.
Right.
You can seriously. You can keep it.
Right.
We don't have no time for that. Keep the corner. Continue. Do what you do. If that's what you were sent to do, go ahead, take the corner. You were sent to take the corner. Take the corner. But we were sent to take over the world. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and Deacon, the Lord didn't send us to just have corners.
Nope.
The Lord sent us throughout the earth, and we the ones doing it. You know what I mean?
it.
So if you want your corner, keep it. We'll go elsewhere. We got bigger things to do than worry about a corner.
A lot of bigger things.
Right.
As of right now, we're not even looking at Ghana anymore.
Right.
Ghana's done with.
Right.
Ghana's accomplished.
Yes.
Right.
That's how we think.
Right.
That's how we think. We're looking at other places to spread this gospel. Make sure our people come and repent and learn. That's the goal, man.
Because question, Deke. So we have to combat against the lies that have been taught to our people, right?
A lot of lies.
Have they only been teaching the lies to our people on a corner?
Nope.
Hell, throughout the earth, man.
Did you see? Did you see? Let me tell you something, right? I'm glad you asked that. Did you guys been watching the news? What's going on in Niger?
Yes, sir.
Man.
When
Absolutely.
you listen, man, listen. Some of you are crazy.
Right.
You fighting over a corner while Esau is killing. Listen. When you look at what's going on in Niger, we got a lot of people over there too.
Yes.
You look at every single places the French colonized. Every single one of them is the poor, but every single one of them have like what you call the resource.
Yes.
I'm going to just use Niger.
Yep.
Niger had the second biggest uranium deposit in the world. Do you guys even understand what that means? You cannot for you to you use uranium for a lot of stuff. Use it for power. For example, I'm going to give you an example with France. What France do? This is some sick stuff. France use that resource from Niger, right? They produce power not only in France, but they sell power to the other European countries.
Evil bastard.
Yeah, it powers their nuclear
and
plants.
this is
for the nuclear plants.
And this is Nigeria's
This is
power.
Niger
and,
power.
And
This is
uranium.
Niger's uranium.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
France make $3.5 billion a year just selling power to the European countries. You know what France do with that money? They took the money, they let Niger borrow some of it.
Oh, damn.
Right. Because they get aid, if I remember correctly, they get aid about $268 million a year. That goes back to Nigeria. Like you're doing Nigeria a favor.
Right.
So I mean, think about it. You come to my house, you took my stuff.
Right.
You sell it, you take the money, you let me borrow it. You
Just
cannot
imagine
make
saying-
this stuff up.
Just look how crazy that sounds saying
That
it.
sounds crazy.
Right.
And you got puppet leaders who agree with that.
Right.
Listen, man. Listen. This is some sickest stuff.
Yeah, that's France MO though.
Yo, listen. If you don't, this is what you call oppression. This is deep oppression. And then I forgot about that part. Niger is the one who provide the material for the power in France. 80% of people in Niger have no power.
Right.
Really?
You can't make this
And
up.
and the resources below their feet.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe, if I'm right, 10% of the people in Nigeria have power. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
10%.
Only 10%. But they have the material to produce power for another country that have nothing to do with them. They're the poorest.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man.
And France don't give a damn.
No, they don't give. Listen, man. The white man.
Yeah. The white man's a. Hey, so one of Esau's MOs is they don't give you the infrastructure to refine those things.
Okay.
So, for instance, diamond. I think we went over it before. Diamonds. The people don't know what refined diamonds look like. They only know the raw material. It's the same thing with the bauxite, the cocoa. They know what the cocoa plant looks like and the pods, but they don't know that refined chocolate bar comes from that. So what these European nations do is they take the raw materials, all of the infrastructure to process it is in their countries. So now, can we work on that out there, please? So now, Africa, many of the countries in Africa, they're saying we're going to build the infrastructure here, and we're going to sell you the finished product,
Gotcha.
like you're doing to us. You're going to sell us the finished. We're going to sell them the finished product.
That sounds like what Bill Clinton did in Haiti with the
Yes.
rice. Same thing.
Yes.
They took out they took your rice and they sell you back a refined version of it back to the same people who got their own damn rice.
Right.
Right.
And they building that pipeline through East Africa.
Right.
They're taking the oil out of Kenya, out of
Yes.
Nigeria,
Yes.
and they're shipping it to
France.
themselves. Yeah,
Yes.
to themselves.
Yes.
And the people tired of it.
All praise.
The people tired of it.
Yep. Now the people is rising up. Now you got puppet president like Nigeria president,
Right.
Who talking about he gonna attack them. That is, listen, man. Your Negroes, man, make listen. The new generation. One time I will tell you, the new generation, they're not taking that shit.
That's right.
Yeah, they're not taking it. They standing up. They're not. It's the same thing. It's the same thing in America with this Christian church. The new generation don't want to hear that garbage. That
Right.
Christianity garbage.
Right.
They don't want to hear that crap.
Right.
They're sick and tired of the same crap.
Right.
They're sick and tired of feeding these pastors' pocket. They're sick and tired of it, and they're not taking it. What? Listen, we
praises.
got a new generation, and a lot of them is watching the Israelite.
That's
Believe it or
right.
not, a lot of them is watching the Israelite. Oh, we're gonna wake them up. We're gonna wake them people up. Your Negroes go ahead fight in the corner in America.
Right.
While we taking over the world? Because that's what we're gonna do.
Hey, so let's play that promo from last night.
Israel United in Christ. I call that the walking Bible.
That's right.
The problem when people think they have a thought process. God don't care what you think. He says, do my will.
Right.
Don't say things you think is in the Bible. Unity, that's what the term Israel united in Christ, because Christ is our king and he's our black Messiah.
We went to the TV show and the callers asked me how can they join this truth.
Israel United in Christ is in for the truth, and it needs to be out there. Everyone has to hear about this.
Today was the grand opening that our people may come, know who they are, according to the Bible.
God calls us the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israelites.
Now we are lost sheep. We have to go back to encourage ourselves that we are Israelites.
That's right. Get a long round of praise. The Lord is doing a mighty work in the earth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's
Listen,
right.
man. Listen, from where we was, I'm just gonna use Atlanta. We was talking about that last night. There was a brother. The brother was actually rent us our first school.
Yes, very first school.
He was here last night. Yep. What's his name again?
Nahum.
The first brother, because I remember it was like yesterday, man.
Yeah. Real talk, D.
Yeah.
I remember we was talking among ourselves like, yo, we gotta get a school. And the brother said, hey, there's a building I had rented to open a business, but I never opened the business. If you guys wanted to, you guys can rent it from me. He'd be like, yeah, we can rent it, but you gotta change it to our name. He said, okay, no problem. And I remember it was $450.
Yes.
Really?
Yep. The very first school was $450.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our first school. It wasn't bigger than this room.
Yeah.
No, the old school was smaller than this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first school was smaller?
Yeah, it was smaller than this.
Our first school, it wasn't bigger than this room.
And I because we were just in Captain and Messiah's house, and all the calls were going to Deacon. So Deacon one day he said to us, because he kept saying, we got to get out of here. And we was all comfortable on Cap had some comfortable ass couches, man. I'm gonna tell you straight. Them couches was comfortable. But us being very young, he's like, listen, we got to get out of here. He says, y'all won't understand growth until we get out of here. And at the time, I can speak for myself. I was like,
yeah, where we gonna go?
I'm looking like we made it.
We
you know what I'm saying?
We chilling, we good.
And I never forget that first day in the school.
Yeah,
it was packed.
Yeah, it was packed
with people I had
was like,
never seen before.
Really?
Yeah.
So a lot of them Deke was speaking to a lot of people, and they were interested, but we didn't have anywhere for them to fellowship.
Exactly.
Wow.
So we would just tell them. What would we tell them on the Saturday? Because they would ask us when we hand them out flyers on the Saturday.
Remember when we went to Atlanta? We was teaching in
5 Points.
5 Points. Yeah. That was the spot. That was the spot.
Yeah.
Remember, the problem was every time they asked us question, where you guys fellowship, we cannot tell them.
We was like, damn.
We cannot tell them. Like, damn. And then one day it was like, I'll be like, hey, brothers, you know that we cannot invite him to the brother to Cap house. That's where his wife is sleep, his kids. Until we move, we're not going to actually see the growth. We actually bigger than your guys think. We didn't know we big.
That's right.
We didn't know that. We like, brothers, if we don't get out of here, we're never gonna see how big we are.
Yep.
And then they'll be like, okay, what you gonna do? Remember what we did? Remember, we cannot even afford 450. We have to have a meeting.
That 450 was a stretch.
Yeah, that was a stretch. Hell
It
yeah.
was broke as hell.
Because it was only like the reason why it was only like 7 of us.
It was like
Right.
It was only 7 of us. So
and like 3 of them ain't work.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. 450. We're like, okay. We say, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But, okay, hey.
Yeah, man.
The good thing is, man, blooders, hey, blooders come together, man. Hey, today, look at us.
All praise.
Right.
That's why I said you cannot tell me Musa God is not using IUIC.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's
why we got. Listen, we got nothing to prove to none of y'all, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you straight.
The work speaks
Don't
for
come
itself.
to us thinking that we're gonna prove something to you. Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Listen, we got nothing. Even in New York, when this thing started at Bishop Nathaniel house, bro, I remember like was
shout out to the general.
Bro,
that's right.
When I come knock at the general door, I remember it was yesterday. Our first school, 1088. I remember it's like yesterday. That building we got in New York right now. I remember, bro, listen, man, you cannot tell me, because most of God is taking a step.
Right.
Listen, man,
Yes,
you cannot
sir.
tell most of guys not using IOC. So
That's
we
right.
don't have to prove nothing to y'all, man.
Yeah, continue to make your
Because-
videos. Make your videos.
Tell it, y'all, man.
Because that goes into the video that was played last night in 2015. Bishop was interviewed.
Yeah.
And he says somebody contacted us from Ghana. Here we are in 2023. Ghana has the most beautiful school in all Israel.
It ain't even in America.
All Israel.
And all Israel, bro.
It ain't even in the States.
So it just showed that the Lord was taking us step by step.
Step by step, yep.
We had to start going out and teaching in these areas, and then the brothers and sisters started to grow. The souls started to come in, and it's like that question they asked us: well, where we gonna go? Where we gonna fellowship?
You know what's
What?
crazy?
We need a school.
You know what's crazy, Cap? That building in New York, the one in Ghana, the building we have, and all around, right? Let's think of how Esau thinks. Esau got buildings every freaking where.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So we're happy about one building going up, and it's a great achievement. Yes. However, it's showing that there's more to be done. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot
and even
more.
with Bishop said that in 2015. And if I remember right, I believe it was when we had the grand opening of headquarters. So Bishop was already thinking steps ahead, years ahead. Hey, we got the school. All right, cool. What next?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we all got to be on that same time, that same spirit. Don't just be happy with your accomplishments. There's always more to do. There's always more to accomplish.
That's right.
And it's a constant reminder, because we just gave the example of Deacon telling us that you're not going to understand until we get a school. And I remember one time, now we in the school, we got like 20 men, so we like, yo, this is crazy. Deke was like, you happy with this? Like,
You got to get out of here.
that's it. What's this?
Yeah.
What's this,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah. That's another 144,000.
And then I fast forward. I remember one time with Bishop, we was at Passover. So my first Passover was 200 people.
Okay.
Right.
And we was like, yo, this is crazy.
I was on level 10. And Bishop said, this is good, but this isn't it. Because how many got to be sealed?
144,000.
So if you got a Passover with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 people, we still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
We got a lot of work to do. So it's always a reminder that we have to keep in the forefront of our minds. Like Deke just made mention, this school is beautiful, hands down.
Right.
But they've already moved on.
Yeah.
But in a week.
Hey, you know what? You know another thing to Cap. You know what I noticed? What Mosaga did? Mosaga always have to remove those no damn good.
Damn
people.
right.
Yep. To take you to the next level.
I'm going to give you an example again. Atlanta. Remember what happened? Remember what happened here with all these knucklehead left? You guys realize Atlanta double?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
After they leave?
Yes, sir.
All praise to Most High.
I'm telling you, those spirit, they know them good. That's
Right.
why
That's
I said,
right.
when those spirit left, leave them out, bro.
Right.
I understand if you put them out. The scriptures, you got to bring them back. I understand completely that. Because there's a scripture said in Galatians chapter 6, you have to bring them back. But once they leave,
Leave them the hell alone.
Leave them out. Leave them alone, man. Most like God put them out for a reason. You might not see the reason. I don't care if he's your best friend. I don't care if he's your wife, your husband. You might not see the reason right now. Leave those spirits alone, bro.
That's right.
Leave them alone.
100%.
And do not try to bring them back either. I'm telling you.
Don't beg nobody.
No, those spirits, most I got to take them out for a reason.
Right.
Because those spirits is the one who stop progress.
Yes.
Right.
Because how do you know? Because when they leave,
You double.
people it's like people was waiting for them to leave.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like this is spiritual. You got double. Be like, sometimes I'm looking, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like even yesterday, it was like a lot.
It was packed.
Those spirits, I'm telling
visitors.
you.
I was like,
a lot
oh,
of visitors.
damn.
Don't believe
All
in
praise
these.
to the
Don't believe
Most
in
High.
these numbers with these people.
Yep.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? Sometimes you got brothers and sisters that's still in the body, want to do the Christian thing, go call them up and talk to them. Hey, tell me why you left. Oh, what happened?
And get
You-
seduced.
And you get seduced. You get
Yep.
that same evil spirit that
Yep.
they got. That should jump on you.
Yep.
Yep.
100%.
That thing
Good
jump on
luck.
you, man. Good luck.
Yep.
And when you come here, bug out, we're gonna put you as out too.
Right. Y'all could sit
That's
on a
right.
dirty couch together.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all can complain and murmur together.
Yep.
Right. But yeah, all praise to, hey, was there something else? Some
I see they
pictures,
got
right?
the
Oh, the
picture.
pictures. Yeah. Look at that thing, man.
Yo. That young man.
See how big that damn lion is.
Bruh, the young man who did this, I think he's only
That's
24
fire.
years old, 23 or 24 years old.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
That's crazy.
you should see what he did inside the school.
Wow.
That young man is crazy, bro.
That
When
is
I say that's a badass young man, that young man is good.
So, right now, Heyman Malone is cringing in his damn
Oh yeah,
chair.
let him cringe.
He's cringing in his stool that he pooped himself with. Because at the end of the day, as you see little sanctuaries opening up,
You ain't
the
stopping
people coming in, it's bringing their end closer.
That's right.
TikTok.
I mean, yeah, your time is up. The gig is up. Your time is up. And you know what's also prophesied is you wicked of Israel are gonna get the same judgment.
Right. That's right.
That's the thing. So some of y'all want to stop the momentum or the moving of the truth the same exact way that Esau does. Why? Because y'all both gonna get the same exact judgment.
Hey, Cap, this school right here is the savor of death unto them.
Man, listen. Oh, you was there too, man. Talk about it.
I keep trying to, think about the implications culturally, like you having the
That brother
Chiefs
said
there.
implications
I'm trying to-
culturally.
I'll be
He came
reading.
back from Ghana using all kind of big syllables.
No, just having like the Chiefs there, and they're like, "Yo, this is the house of salvation."
Really?
Yes, sir. That's what they said. They were all in agreement. Like, this is a landmark for Ghana. This is what the country needs.
All praises.
They are
Wow.
behind this truth.
All praises.
But there's also the wicked of our people out there.
Yes.
That are
banging tambourines.
Banging
They trying to hit brothers with tambourines, I heard.
They saying that the lion means it's a cult.
Oh, damn.
But Bishop read Revelation 5:5, like this is the
Right.
Lion of Judah.
Right.
How you talking about?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Don't y'all eat lions?
Because there's like, oh, why you
Damn,
got
Cap went racist.
why you, out of all the animals, why you got pick lion?
Oh, you've been eating lions. Now all of a sudden it's a cult.
Oh, you know the sign at night
I'm
is
sorry.
light up.
I'm sorry.
Really? It's
Oh, I didn't know that.
That
They
sign
glow.
light up at night. Yeah.
Wow. Now
Oh,
that,
it got, no. Oh, you mean it got the spotlights? The spotlights on it.
No,
Yeah, you got light on it.
No, the yellow
like
sign
I'm
it
talking about
glows.
the
It's
yellow sign.
illuminated.
It glows at night.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all got a picture?
That's kind of like
I want to make the haters mad,
that's
bro.
like the
Make the haters
Montgomery
mad.
ball when the brother threw his hat. It's
Make
like a
the
sign
haters
in the
mad,
earth.
bro.
Yep.
yeah.
It's like the
haters
bat
mad.
signal.
Like a bat
Like
signal.
an all call.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. You put the spotlight in
know
the
that.
sky of the IUIC logo.
Bro.
That'd be fun.
Yo,
I like
they-
the bat signal.
They do that at the club. They put the
Yeah,
lights
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
air.
Strobe lights.
Right.
Oh, right.
That'd
right,
be fire right
That'd
there.
be fire.
They're like, what is this?
What is this IUIC?
But when I listen, I just want to give all praise and
That's
glory
right.
to Mosiah.
That's
right.
Hey, D, can't we take some time to speak about Bishop class last night?
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
That class,
Let me tell you. I'll let you go ahead.
it's the leadership never ceased to amaze me, right? Because I know we see about the prophecies and those things, and that was amazing. But when you see how he breaks down the things that we actually go through, the traumas that we actually are dealing with, and give us actual solutions.
Yeah, man.
Nobody ever, like, they don't do this. I mean, Bishop went over depression, he went over weight, diet, all these different things, marital issues. These are the things that we actually need.
Yeah,
Yes,
those are the
yes,
things
yes.
we fight every day.
Right.
And those are the things that'll cost us the kingdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So I mean, it's just, man, really.
That's
like,
why
all
yesterday I
praises.
was saying, the prophecies here is good. But can the prophecy get you the kingdom?
Right.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's why I said, hey, when we visit a camp, we don't want to hear you talk about, oh, can you break down
Genesis chapter 1 and 2.
Meanwhile, your house is in turmoil.
Right.
Meanwhile, you fighting. You got the spirit of homosexuality
Right,
in your
right,
mind. You got the spirit
right,
of lesbianism.
right.
You got the spirit of adultery. You fighting all this. Why don't you say, hey, Bishop, I'm fighting this. Can you give me scripture to help me fight it?
Right.
But you want to know the deep stuff, but you still fighting little things.
Right. That's right.
Hey,
The class yesterday is the class that you use.
Right.
That you need
It's a
that.
class to
Yes,
examine yourself.
If you're fighting depression, that's the class you use to help you get over depression.
I was telling
What to do.
I was talking to somebody this morning, and I told them there are always those classes that are memorable that you keep in your memory bank, and those are the same classes that periodically you have to review.
Right.
So this is in that category. it's one of those milestone classes that you can always recall. And if somebody's going through watch this class, you send it to someone that's going through various things, because it's really going to build your spirit. It's going to show you what to examine. It's going to show you how to fix it. It's basically the blueprint is being handed to you. So this is one of those, and I sent it. I was like, I needed that thing.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I needed that thing because of the things that we battle with on the day to day.
Right.
You need that in the forefront of your mind, and you need that in your. So if you haven't yet, make sure you download it, because you know how Esau do. Then y'all gonna be looking crazy. Tomorrow, yeah, anybody got that class?
Can't find a class no more.
Download that class, and all of us should be reviewing classes, because that's my most enjoyable time, because I get to pause it, get your precepts down, write it in your Bible, things of that nature. This is one of those classes you sit down, take your time. So class was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
This time it's going to take about 5 hours to go through it, because you're going to pause, you're going to meditate on something. You're going to get your thought process right.
Write a precept in your
Bible.
Bible.
Write your precepts down. You're going to make your cue cards. You do all of that, because we need all the weaponry to stay in this fight. So if your weaponry is cue cards, write them up. If your weaponry is writing in your Bible, make sure you do that. Everything that helps us to have God help us overcome, we need to do it.
That's the thing we need.
We need to do it.
Right. And we must apply.
And this is what separates us from the Christian church.
Right.
Yep.
Because all the people that, you know, got the head wraps and fringes that still got that little Christian spirit in them, they was cringing like, oh, how can he talk about this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Because
You saw some comments last night, right?
Nah, because this is the reality of what Israel's going through. And like you said, the bishop is giving the medicine for us to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need.
Hey, officer, you know, one of the things that we as black people, black folks, we love doing, we love to ignore.
Yes.
The elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. We love doing that. Like, we sweeping things under the rugs. We got the mindset, if I ignore it, it's gonna go away.
It'll go away. Yep.
That's how we are. We don't like facing our reality.
Right.
That's how we are as a people. That's how we are. We don't like facing reality, even though the reality smack us right in the face. We don't like facing it.
It's the same thing. Oh God. It's the same thing with like examining yourself.
Yeah.
We don't really like doing it. We would rather examine you and see what's wrong with you to take the light off of us. You know, whereas we don't look in the mirror to see, well, let me see what else I got. Let me see what I got inside of me. Well, I got this lust inside me. I got homosexuality. I got I like to steal. We like to ignore those things about ourselves, because those things, when we examine ourselves, it doesn't feel good.
No, it does not.
It doesn't feel good. So what do we
not.
do? We're gonna go examine the next man, the next sister. Hey, you got this wrong, you got that wrong. Meanwhile, you're taking no accountability for your own.
Zero.
That's how we are.
Yeah, we'll examine the hell out of somebody else.
And that most of the time that examining is projecting.
Right.
You projecting all the demons you
And
got
you
on
got
you on somebody
else.
So Bishop said something heavy. It's a moral, what is it?
Inventory.
Yeah,
examining yourself is a moral inventory. And here's the thing, he gave you all the steps of what you're checking off according to the class yesterday. So we got to always take inventory, man.
Yes,
shout out to the General Bishop Nathaniel.
Shout out.
Excellent class.
All praises to the Most High. And all praises. Yo, listen.
We
got a lot of stuff, man.
Yep. Let's go.
But you know, Deacon Malachi went into some stuff about the woman. Bishop did. Deacon did. And we might want to stay on that same vein a little bit today.
In spirit.
So I know some sisters like, damn it. I'm gonna sign off. I hate
Damn,
those
I gotta examine myself again.
those
Damn.
patient saints, Negroes. But go
That nigga's gonna make me examine myself.
Go to the one says we were here before. It shows right there. Because since we were talking about Ghana, I want y'all to look at this real quick. I found this video very interesting.
Okay.
And play it real quick.
We just keep coming back. Part 2.
Look at that. Omar Epps like a mug. Look at Umar Shumpert. He looked like the baby back in the day. Tracy Morgan, great granddaddy.
That's Kim Wayans, ain't it?
Yep.
So now Lathan.
That's crazy.
So, Deuteronomy chapter 28. That beat was crazy. This guy here want us to do a mixtape. Sorry.
That brother made a rap right there.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32.
Oh, shout out to the reader.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look, and fail longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
So how is it that people on the continent of Africa resemble our people here so much? So why are we opening a school in Ghana? Why is there Liberia? Why is it all of these various African countries? Why? Because the children went on the ships, the parents stayed behind, having more children that look exactly like the ones on the ships that were taken away.
Duh.
Seems like common sense, guy.
So now I know a lot of these clips and shorts, they don't know these things. They don't know the scripture says this. They're like, man, look at the resemblance. Look at this person. Look at that person. Because God says the parents were going to remain behind and endure colonialism, as it says in the next verse. You'll endure colonialism. So hence the reason why deacon, bishops, captains are over there teaching our people. We know that they're over there. But some of y'all just relegate this entire truth to a corner. Y'all do it. Listen, y'all are disgraces to the Lord.
Hindering progress.
Y'all are disgraces to the Lord, because the Lord is giving you a talent and telling you to bring forth fruit. And you say, nah, I'm gonna keep it in a napkin.
I'm comfy here.
That's what the corner is. That corner is a napkin. Bam. Because you're not looking to bring in the heritage of God, which is scattered in the four corners of the earth. You're relegating it to that corner. That's that napkin. What does the Lord say is going to happen with the one that didn't bring forth more? What's going to happen? No, you a wicked servant.
Right.
You a wicked servant. That's what God says. Real quick, my mind's all over the place. Go to the cheetah.
Hey, before you go there, give me read Ecclesiastes 1:9 right quick.
Yes, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
That's it. I'm just going to leave it right there.
Right. Said no new things, huh?
Right.
Even the faces.
Right.
Even
I'm going to just leave it right there. Go ahead, Cap.
Right. So read that caption real quick.
Proving yourself can sometimes be an insult. The tale of a cheetah and race dogs.
So
Go ahead,
Cap. Go ahead.
Proving yourself can be an insult. They insulting you. So it sounds like, before it even gets there, it sounds like, why do you always got to prove yourself?
That's it.
Like who do you always have to prove yourself to? I'm just saying, that's what it sounds like before we even get there.
So before you read the outcome, go up to the top and read a little bit of the body. Real quick.
Bring it down some.
Can you go down?
Yeah, because it's like a line on this TV. Go down a little bit. Go ahead.
Proving yourself won't bring you much gratification. Realize that. A cheetah and a pack of dogs performed in the same circus. The cheetah, graceful, confident, and assured, performed her acts and awed the audiences. And the dogs, fun, playful, adorable, and ever ready to please.
Stop. So if you notice, as it's describing the cheetah, it uses words like graceful, confident, assured.
I like that word, assured, Cat.
Yeah, sure of themselves.
They have a foundation. They don't need to. Okay, go ahead.
Right. And then it says the dogs are fun, playful, and adorable.
But look at the next one. Ever ready to please.
Yes.
Sound like the entertainers today, huh?
Yes. But keep reading.
While the crowds again and again. All was well until ringmaster had a brilliant idea of a cheetah and dog race. Then they got a lesson for life.
It says, so the objective is, let's put these two animals together. They were greyhounds, right? Put them together and let's see how the outcome. But he said what the end result is, they got a lesson about life. So this race taught them something. So we'll skip the entire body and get to the summation of it.
Damn.
What just happened? Start there.
I have no idea.
But the cheetah that park out?
No, right above it says what just happened. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Yeah,
Yes,
read
sir.
that. Read that.
What just happened?
No, above that.
But the cheetah did something quite interesting.
Sorry. Go up real quick. Go up. Go up.
Yeah, go
start
put,
at right there. On the day.
On the day of the race, many people gathered to watch with anticipation. The circus managers had done a great job advertising the race. The animals were each put in a cage, and on cue, their cages were open. The dogs sprang out of their respective cages with gusto, running as if their very lives depended on it.
Damn, that sounds like a good slave right there.
But the cheetah did something quite interesting. It did not move an inch. Whilst the dog ran feverishly, it lay in its cage unbothered, lifted one front paw and began to lick it. It watched as the dogs made it to the finish line, wagging their tails gleefully. Then the cheetah laid down its head and closed its eyes. What just happened? The circus manager asked the cheetah handler. I suppose the cheetah knows something we didn't quite consider, the handler replied. And that would be what? The manager asked hotly. That proving yourself in certain situations isn't just a waste of time, but also an insult.
Damn
the handler
right.
replied. The manager
Damn. So when you look at it, I don't know how many of you ever look watching the animal channels.
Yeah, they fast.
You cannot outrun a cheetah. Nope. You can't. As a matter of fact, the way the cheetah hunt is just something with a lion or a tiger.
Right.
When they see an animal, they don't just jump on them. Because the way they are, you got the cheetah, the lion,
tiger,
and the tiger. When they took off,
yeah,
they're not stopping until they get that prey.
Right.
That's how they are. And some of them, the cheetah can run 50, 60 miles an hour.
I think it's more than that.
More than that.
Oh, 70 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour.
Damn.
70 miles an hour. Damn. When he took off, he ain't stopping until he catch that deer or that prey. So he's telling you, the cheetah already know he can beat the dogs.
The cheetah's insulted right now.
Yeah, the cheetah's like, why would I want to
Give me some competition, man.
Give me some competition. Why would I want a bunch of dogs? I can beat the dogs.
Check the speed of a greyhound.
45 miles per hour.
Exactly. Wow. You don't think the cheetah know that?
The cheetah's like, come on.
The cheetah know that.
So what are we doing?
So we IUIC, we are the cheetahs.
That's right.
They are the camp, they are the dogs.
That's right.
And don't forget the apologetics.
Hey, I'm sorry,
too.
but it is what it is.
Don't forget some nigga apologetics too.
Right.
They the damn dogs too. You a bunch of dogs.
Dogs. You talk about Mark Weiser.
Yeah.
That's the dog.
Or your urban dudes.
Because what they are is they're so ready to please Rome.
Damn.
Right.
We ain't got listen. Even those Amalek, those so-called Jewish. Listen, we don't have nothing to prove to y'all.
Deacon, you know sometimes these Amalekites and these fake apologetics, they come on our clubhouse.
Yep.
And they say, "Oh, you ain't got one scripture to prove that you're an Israelite." You know, okay, you know what we say? Fine. Show us the scripture to prove that those people in Israel today are the real Jews. Since we're not the real ones, give us the answer.
Yes, go ahead.
So, because guess what? We ain't got to prove nothing to y'all. If you got a firm foundation on who you on the scriptures and that you are Israelite, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody else. Period. Put they ass on a hot seat.
Right.
Okay,
Hey,
we
you
not
know
the ones.
crazy?
Then you show us who the ones are and prove it with scripture.
You know what's so crazy? They've been saying they're the Jews since 1948. Well, way before that. We didn't say nothing. Now we open the Bible, we start showing our people they got a problem with it. But if you're so sure that's who you are, why you got a problem with it?
Exactly.
Right.
Why are you up at 2, 3 in the morning trying to confound us about we being a real Jew? Why we got you awake so late?
Yeah.
You should be comfortable in your bed sleeping.
Exactly.
Because we the smell of death to you.
That's right.
Exactly.
You're so confident. Let me tell you something. That's how confident we are.
That's right.
We confident enough to know you cannot prove who you are.
That's right.
We can.
And we prove it over and over and over.
And
we don't
over.
have over again. We don't have to prove nothing to you.
And you can't even disprove who we are.
Nope.
Right.
Deacon,
You can't.
all we do, we go up there in the clubhouse. Okay, just give us one scripture, just one, to prove that you're a real Jew. You know, they go argue back and forth. They say this and that and talk in circles and never come with a scripture.
Nope.
Now, you ain't got one scripture to prove you're a real Jew. Not one.
And we know for a will. We know for sure you never will. Right. You never will because there is no scripture that proves you a Jew.
Hey, so put that up on the screen one more time. Put the cheetah back up. The answer. So read that part again.
It says, the manager stood still for a brief moment. You want me to go up, Cap, a little bit?
Go up.
No, go back up and read it again. No, I suppose.
I suppose the cheetah knows something we didn't quite consider, the handler replied. And that would be what? The manager asked hotly. That proving yourself in certain situations isn't just a waste of time, but also an insult, the handler replied.
It's an insult.
Right.
It's an insult to waste our time with Mark Reiser.
That's right.
It's an insult. Like, who the hell are you? Who the hell is an urban apologist? We don't give a damn about you. The
Right.
Lord didn't tell us to sit here and go back and forth with y'all.
Right.
We don't give two damns about y'all. Repent, keep the commandments. That's it.
Christ didn't go back and forth with Rome.
No. Did you? I'm going to take it a little further. Did you ever, when you look at the animal channels, please, do you ever see a lion explain to a sheep,
Why I'm eating you?
I'm a lion. Let me eat you. Huh?
But why won't you
Why
let
you
me
gonna
eat you? Did you ever see a lion say,
Please, sir, please.
please, can I eat you?
Hey, Deacon, you
I
don't
never see a lion negotiate with a sheep. I never saw that.
you don't even explain to your own children why you do certain
Exactly.
things. You just tell them, hey,
Exactly.
do what I tell you to do.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey, but do you know, this reminds me of these camps who get a kick out of Esau licking their boots
Yes.
and
Yes.
bowing down themselves to him. They're really trying to prove to themselves that, yes, we are better than you.
Yes.
They waste their time trying to get Esau to admit that we are the real Jews. But really, you have a low self-esteem and you're trying to figure it out yourself. So when you get the approval of Esau bowing down, oh, okay, maybe we are.
Yeah, I feel good. Now
I feel good now.
Yep,
You see what I'm saying? Don't waste your time.
That's a good
man.
point, bro.
Don't waste your time.
And that's
It's a
why
waste of time. It's an insult.
And that's why a lot of these camps, you go to white areas, you go downtown where all the white folks are, and you talk crap, Esau the devil, and then you make them lick your boots.
Right.
You understand? But you won't go to the hood.
But the ghetto
you
right
never
down the
go to the
street.
hood. The hood right around the corner. You
Right.
ain't going there. You staying right in the safe area where Esau is.
Hey, Kevin, another thing about this story, remember, it drew a large crowd, right?
Yes.
Because they know the difference between the cheetah and the dog. They want to see the cheetah debase itself and run against the dog.
Right.
Damn!
That's how they see us. They want to see us fighting over corners. They want to see us arguing on
Because-
with the white man, so on and so forth.
That's why.
Because
me.
so Haman Reiser was waiting for that confrontation.
Waiting for it.
Because it would have finally got him some views.
It would have validated his ass.
Yeah, it was like, see, I told you they do this, they do that. Listen. We don't move to the beat of your drum,
That's
devil.
right.
No.
We not moving to the beat of none of y'all drum. The Lord has poured his spirit upon our bishops, our deacons. They're going to direct us in the spirit of Christ. That's how we move. We don't move according to how y'all move. We ain't the same people.
Hey, Cap, you know this, when that thing happened, IUIC didn't say nothing, and then we bring receipt.
Yep.
You know this, not one come back and say apologize.
Yep.
Not one, D.
Not one said, you know what, IUIC is right. Not one of them.
Right.
Because the mindset is to destroy IUIC.
Right. That's
the mindset. They don't. You think? Listen, nobody care about the other camps. Trust me, they don't give it them. Everybody watch. Hey, listen, we gotta destroy the purple and gold guys. Those are the guys. Those are them guys. Those are the guys we gotta go after. When that thing happened, everybody's like, yeah, IUIC this, IUIC did that. They're still this. They took the corner. This, that. Listen, and everybody expect Bishop to come out swinging, do the same stupid thing. But when Bishop come out, Bishop call for more men to travel.
Right.
Men to, everybody was shocked. Oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Listen, you can have the corner.
Have the corner.
You can have it. You can have it. As a matter of fact, you can have 1,000 corner.
Right.
Just
Listen, you
move
decide
out
to have
the
a
way.
corner in the Brooklyn. Go ahead, take the corner of Brooklyn.
Hey, I want to go back to what Yuri said. Yuri said, like, if we actually reply to like some of these niggas, these apologetics and Mark Reiser, it's like validating them, right?
Yes,
And
exactly.
that is why when they do their YouTube videos, the only way they get views, they must put IUIC in the title.
Yes.
They have to do it because nobody cares about your breakdowns.
Nope.
Nobody cares about your lessons.
Nope.
Nobody gives a damn about you.
Nope.
The only time anybody cares or wants to take a peek of what you're doing or click on your
Right.
video is when you put IUIC in the title.
That's right.
Nope. Nobody knew they existed.
Nope.
Right.
Until that moment.
That is why you see they're watching Bishop class, the deacons, the captain, have to see if we're gonna say their name.
Right. Like see, look.
You see my name. You see my name.
Why not just go do the work? Wouldn't that be, ain't that what the commandment Christ gave us to do? Can we get that real quick? Matthew 28:19. Let's just see, because you say you believe in Yahweh Shai, right? You say you believe in Christ, Yeshua. Well, Yeshua gave you a commandment.
Right.
And the commandment is not to go, IUIC exposed. We should play that video with that Deacon Issa I played last night too. IUIC exposed. Ooh. That was not the commandment of Christ.
Right.
Read that.
Matthew chapter 28, verse 19. Go ye therefore and teach all nations.
Who we supposed to teach?
All nations.
No, just in America.
All nations.
No, Kansas City.
All nations.
Okay, go ahead.
Baptizing them in the name of the Father.
So that's the commandment. You got to go to Ghana. You got to go to Liberia. You got to go here. You got to go there. Europe, India, South America,
America, yeah.
Panama, Trinidad, Jamaica. You ain't doing that.
Right.
You not keeping the commandments of the Lord, man. The Lord gave you a commandment, not just your little block. Listen, you're not supposed to be comfortable in this captivity,
Right.
brothers. But guess what? You comfy as hell on your little corner with your Joy Morgan camp sign. That was not the commandment of Christ.
They can't, but remember, they wives can't afford it.
Oh, Yuri.
They wives can't afford it.
Yo, you may be a prophet, bruh. I forgot about that. They don't work.
Hey, you know, in this
I
show,
forgot, bruh.
I like giving secrets. Hey, let me give you other camps little secrets. I travel to a lot of countries, to a lot of African continent. Countries I travel to a lot of countries
On the continent.
In the continent, right? And I'm just focused on West Africa alone. When you see the people in West Africa, they're no different,
right,
than the so-called African American
Facts.
Than the so-called Haitian, than the so-called Jamaican.
Facts.
There is no way. When you look at them, you look at us, they're not him. They're not no Hemite. I'm telling you right now. I'm not saying you don't have a couple Hemite in the midst of them. But trust when I tell you, when you look at them, their attitude, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves.
And the music.
Listen, I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah,
you
I
right now.
remember that.
I'm telling you right now. That's our people. For those of you who don't think that our people's over there, I'm telling you right now. Those are our people. And when you run into a Hemite, you can tell right away.
You can tell.
You can tell.
Smell it.
That bone structure.
Yo, the bone structure is different. The bone structure is different.
The skin is different.
The skin is different. You can tell.
Yeah, it's different. It's
You can
it's
tell.
a difference.
Big difference.
There's a difference.
That's my secret.
And they
to you.
bony as hell.
If you don't think our people's over there, you crazy as hell.
Right.
I'm telling you right now. I would say 95 to 98% of the people over there, that's us. I'm telling you.
Hey, I
Big
remember,
different, you can tell.
I remember I touched down in Sierra Leone at night, and we was driving to the hotel, and it was playing it was like Benji music.
Yeah.
They're playing mad Benji music all. Come on, man, that ain't no damn ham, man.
Bro, and I told you in Lagos, that's Benji and Levi all day, like everywhere. It was because
Damn.
dealing with them that they were kind of aggressive.
Yeah, that's Benji. Hey, and you know what? Hey, I remember. I think y'all was in Uganda. I think it may have been Uganda, Deke. And Bishop did a video from his phone, and he put the camera on different brothers and sisters over there and said, "Tell me if this is a Hamite or is this a Shemite?"
Yeah.
And you cannot tell a brother in Uganda from a brother in freaking Brooklyn.
Right.
Wow.
You couldn't tell the difference, man.
Hey, also, let me want something by your other camps. Maybe you guys forget this history. You guys understand Sierra Leone. You guys understand why they call it the capital Freetown. Majority of them, that's big. The slave that was here, they give them freedom. they went back. Sierra Leone. They're the one actually who started Sierra Leone. This just in case some of you don't know. Majority of people that's Sierra Leone right now, those are the slaves that was free over here. They said, I'm going back home, and they went back to Sierra Leone.
Liberia too.
Liberia. That's why they call it Freetown. Some of you, I don't know what Bible you're reading.
Right.
I don't know what history you guys reading, but some of you, your sound stupid as hell.
It's right there. Let's read it.
Your sound stupid.
It is Sierra Leone's main port and largest city. The city is named Freetown because it began as a home for freed slaves.
You think I made that up? Some of you don't even know that history, and now you go, "Oh, that's not the people over there." Some of you, I don't know. Some of you are stupid as hell. I don't know what's up with some of you.
No, you're just too proud to admit.
I don't know, man.
That Ayahuasca brought it out first.
Yep, exactly.
You too damn proud.
That's what they hate.
Right?
That's what they hate.
That's why you're not traveling
what they
over there, because Ayahuasca brought it out first, and Bishop Nathaniel brought it out first. And the hatred you have for Bishop and the doctrine is what's causing you to be lackluster. You're stagnant. You're going nowhere fast.
Damn. Right. Absolutely.
Oh, somebody answered your question, Cap. Somebody said Lagos is Levi.
Yeah.
Benji and Judah mixed up, sir. I am Nigerian, sir.
It's hard to miss.
Igbo is the Igbo.
It's hard to miss. It's hard to miss. That's what he meant to say. Oh, that's Queenie, his sister. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt, sister. No doubt.
I was trying to figure out like what's going on here.
We appreciate you, sis.
Yeah. What's that?
So when we went to Elmina Castle and they gave us they took us to what was called this river called the Last Bath, and it was the bath that they took before they were taken to the castle before they was shipped off. There's some, I think it was a river that's named in Jamaica after
same river,
something in Ghana, right? And there's a connection to your point, like. Those people there, the reason they look the same, the music is the same, the culture is essentially the same. They got a drink called Sobolo in Jamaica. It's Sorrel.
Oh, Sorrel.
Sorrel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not Sorrel.
Sorrel.
Damn, I tried not to say it like a black person.
Sorrel. Yeah.
But just real quick, this is the
shout out to Alicia.
The reason why.
Says the majority of enslaved Africans taken from Africa to Jamaica were the Akan people of the Gold Coast region, now known as Ghana.
So that's why they call Jamaica Little Ghana. I don't know if they really call it that, but you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, man. Going to the continent, and I've mentioned before. I showed the pictures. The dude looked
like
just like my uncle. Like I'm looking at him like what the hell?
Your uncle regenerated.
He regenerated, man. So it goes right back to Deacon's point. Like they in the regions that we're visiting. And especially in that West Coast area, that's all Jake, man. That's all Jake. So they're over there with their hang-ups. Oh, it's Ham over there, whatever the case.
Bishop say it's called Ocho Rios River.
Ocho Rios.
Oh,
That's the word.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it's called. Ocho
Wow.
Rios. Yes. Damn, Bishop got a good memory. I forgot the name.
Bishop memory crazy,
Bishop
man.
got a good memory.
Bishop
I
memory.
forgot the name.
All
Damn.
praises, man.
Yep, Ocho Rios.
Damn.
There is an Ultra Rios in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, play that video real quick, man. Stankin'
That
ass.
right there, that thing right there get me sick
I
to
hope
my
they still getting
stomach.
backlash.
And the reason why this is so, I'm sorry, D, go ahead. Sorry.
You know what? This is get me sick up. The history.
Yeah.
When you go inside the castle, when they give you the history, bro. Listen, Esau did the most evil thing to our people. And these bitches, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what they are. It is what it
These
is.
hoes with a W.
Bring it
Whore.
out.
They went.
Oh, you got soundbite?
Yeah.
They went in disrespect. Listen, the guy was giving us the tour. After the tour, and I was just when he was going to the tour, I whisper, I say, Cap, you know that what he's telling us is a little bit.
Yes.
He don't know 99% of the thing that happened here. He don't know. I said, and then after the tour, he said, hey, you guys know that I only give you a little bit. In reality, there's a lot of things happen here that we don't know about. And the little thing he give us, blood, that thing get you sick to your stomach, bro. Wow. To what they did to our people, bro, and you got these hoes. Go and disrespect. And go and disrespect. Oh man, come on, bro. I can't even guide you.
Now I was gonna say, like, you gotta have a corrupt spirit to see the slave dungeon, the female slave dungeons, to hear how they were being raped, to hear the conditions that they was in, and you get to the top and be like, let's twerk.
The best solution is twerk it out.
But that's the height of feminism.
So this is at the back of the castle, right? So they had to walk through, go through the little tour and everything.
That's the end of the tour.
That's the end of the tour. The atrocities.
So this is after they saw the atrocities.
This is after they saw everything. In the dungeon, after they show you the governor's quarters.
This is the end of the tour.
What can you do with a mindset like a sister?
I'm telling you, the black woman
gotta go. Man.
Listen, the black woman, man. Woo. Oh, the black woman, brother. Listen, damn. I'm glad my Georgia is gonna die here. I hate to say it.
Scum. You gotta go.
You're scumbags. I'm glad you're
scumbag.
I'm glad your scum's gonna die here.
You and your scum gonna die right here.
And
Man.
Captain Gedaliah asked the tour guide, did he see it? And he said it was very, very disrespectful.
Really?
He should have got that on camera.
There's the documentary coming soon.
All right, all praise.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a script, y'all? Can I get a script?
Let's play this. Let's play it real quick.
Yeah, play it real quick.
Go ahead.
You see all those.
Where's the sound?
Start it over.
Brothers, where's the sound?
Anybody gonna say anything, or y'all just gonna look crazy? Huh? All right, fix that. Let me get my scripture. Go to Isaiah 22. Go to Isaiah 22 and 14. Matter of fact, let's start it. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you where to start. Isaiah 22, 12. Start at 12. Isaiah 22 and verse 12. So the sisters went through the whole tour. They saw the atrocity. They saw what the white man did.
Damn.
No remorse. They would
none.
So in other words, in order for you to twerk at that point right there, you were totally disconnected from your parents.
Right.
Totally disconnected from what the atrocity that happened to your foremothers and your forefathers. You didn't give a damn. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 22, verse 12. And in that day did the Lord God of hosts call to weeping and to mourning and to baldness and to girding with sackcloth.
You see that? The Lord called for you to repent. You should have saw the atrocities done and said, damn, you know what? We messed up. We committed sin against the Lord. The Lord put us through all these atrocities. Let the white man rape us, rob us, pillage us, take our identity, take our culture, take everything from us. That's what you should have done. But what did you do? Read.
And behold, joy and gladness.
But behold, you was twerking.
Damn.
You thought it was a damn party outside at a slave castle. You was joyful about that thing. Read.
Slaying oxen and killing sheep. Eating flesh and drinking wine.
Go ahead.
Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we shall die.
We only live once. We only come in here once. Go ahead.
And it was revealed in mine ears.
Now watch what the Lord says about your ass, your scumbag ass. Go ahead.
And it was revealed in mine ears by the Lord of hosts. Surely this iniquity shall not be purged from you till ye die.
You gotta go. You and your scum gotta go.
Fire.
Right.
Fire fit out.
The only thing that can cleanse the black woman is fire.
Fire. That's it.
They gotta burn. That's the only thing that didn't cleanse that evil, wicked ass black woman. It's fire. I'm telling you right now.
This how you
now,
know.
it's not much sisters gonna make it here out of America. I'm telling you straight.
The Israelite woman.
Yeah, the Israelite sisters. The one who repent to keep these laws, yes.
Right.
The one in IUIC who keep these laws, yes.
Right.
But the rest, hey, drop dead. You should have dropped dead yesterday.
Right.
Dang.
That's a sick mindset.
Bunch of scum.
That's how you know they don't deal with trauma properly here.
Right.
You see all of this, and you like,
that's your go-to.
Let me sexualize it somehow.
Really?
That's your go-to.
That's your crazy, bro.
No matter what happens.
So there's I want this video to play, and there's one right at the sister in the green sitting there. Right after that, go ahead, play.
The people online say the sound is on.
Maybe yourself.
Also cannot hear it.
Okay,
the people online say they can hear it.
Here's a message to our ratchet sisters who wanted to twerk up here at Elmina Castle. Ezekiel 24 verse 6, I think I want. Let me look at it. Nope, I want verse 12. It says, she hath wearied herself with lies about the black woman, the ratchet black woman, and her great scum went not forth out of her. Her scum shall be in the fire. Shame on you!
That's
Shame, 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 shame.
Damn right.
Shame on you.
Nasty. Yeah, I keep saying it, man. If you're a righteous sister, you need to start blasting these horrible, nasty scumbags.
Right.
And separate yourself from them.
Right. Hey, listen to what the sister says real quick. Go ahead.
I would argue that if an older woman had told this younger lady or any younger lady that this is how boys see you, if you do that, you would act differently if
Stop.
someone had
So, if someone had taught them this is how you're viewed by your actions, might have been a different result, right? Go ahead.
I would argue that if an older woman had told this younger lady or any younger lady that this is how boys see you, if you do that, you would act differently if someone had told you that. I think men do a much better job of checking each other because men see themselves in younger men. Women see themselves as younger women.
That goes back to them being 14 years old, Cat.
Wow.
That goes back to being 14 years
Can you
old.
rewind that a little bit?
Let's hear it again.
For those in the back.
You got to sink in.
Shahrazad Ali said something like that.
Yeah, we
play it.
Do that. I think men do a much better job of checking each other because men see themselves in younger men. Women see themselves as younger women. So a man
Bars. She's good. You better teach.
Stop. So,
damn.
Instead of doing Titus chapter 2, teaching the younger women, most women see the younger women and want to compete with them as a younger woman.
That's what she said. Yes. Wow.
So those women that was twerking, they see themselves as able to do what young women are doing.
Yes.
Delusional.
And because nobody taught you, you dress like, you dress sexy, they're going to want sex.
Right.
If you degrade yourself, they're going to look at you. Like you said, the brother said it was very disrespectful. You don't view the world through adult eyes.
Right. Damn.
A bunch of women who are up in age, but spiritually, you're like children.
Right. Yep.
Let's play our sister, Shahrazad Ali.
Shout out to Shahrazad.
This is what you have to remember. The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14.
Damn!
So just
run it back.
Rewind that.
Get the ball ready.
This is what you have to remember. The average black woman in America don't get no older.
90%. Go ahead.
Older than about 14. So just talk to her and deal with her like you dealing with a 14-year-old. Don't come at her like you dealing with an equal, because she's not going to be able to accept that. You got to go way back.
Damn,
Hey,
stop.
I'm glad she said it, man.
And
I'm glad she said
I'm
it.
not repeating that. I'm not going to repeat that.
If you remember when we went over this before, there was a lot of comments from sisters upset about what she said. So real quick, let's go to the other Shahrazad Ali with right there. Let's play this one. Go ahead.
My name is Yanla Van Zandt, and I am a Yoruba priestess and a cultural custodian. This is not our culture. This book is anti-cultural, anti-African, and anti-historical. Wait a minute. No, this is my ancestors. Our ancestors have said that our key to our growth is love. This book contains no love. It doesn't encourage love. It doesn't support love. And it dismisses the most loving force on this earth, the African woman.
So she's mad that the book wasn't feminist. That's what she's mad about.
That's what she's mad about. Now you remember years ago we talked about Al Sharpton, and now he's on TV and certain things he had to conform to in order to get those perks. And you see our sister Ayanna Van Zandt on TV doing her thing as well. But there's a certain mindset that they allow to reach the masses. They don't want Shahrazad Ali, who's telling you to correct your ways, stop twerking at the Amina Castle, stop showing off your ass, respect the black man. They don't want that message to go out. They want Ayanna Van Zandt's message to go out. And you know what's funny?
Yoruba princess.
I remember
Titles.
I read a Ayanna Van Zandt book.
I never read her book.
This is years ago. This is before she was on TV. This is
Right,
years ago. You know
Yeah,
what?
hell.
You know.
When the hell was this?
Nah, that's a long time. I've been a pretty avid reader, but you know, you go to those.
So there was the time you used to read.
You did. I've always pretty much been an avid reader. But what I'm saying is, you know how you on 125th, how you have all of these
the book stands.
and all that stuff, and actually somebody got me that one as a gift. But my point is this: it was feminism. Like now looking back,
You realize.
you're thinking this is the way that a man should be, because it was like the message. No. Shahrazad Ali was the message to the black woman about the black man. That's one of her books. What was Ayanna Vance? I don't remember, but it was basically about love. It was nothing.
Kissing a woman's ass, probably.
It was a woman can't tell a man how to be a man.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. But my point is, if you see the mindset on who gets propelled to the front over the truth that our people really need,
Right.
look what our sisters just did. You don't think they need to know? Stop shaking your ass in front of people.
And you kept. I didn't hear any sisters on YouTube blasting them for the evil and the disrespect that they did.
Right.
It was just brothers.
Right.
But
No, some sisters. I saw some videos on YouTube. Sisters blast them.
Okay.
There's two particular sisters. I usually watch their videos. They're upset.
Good.
And you would have to scold them like you would a 14-year-old.
But-
Yes. No, don't do that. That's
Right.
bad to twerk on a slave castle.
Right.
That should be common sense.
Right.
But you know how she literally just said, if the lady in the green, if the older women taught the younger women, like the scripture says. But I remember when my grandmother, she used to always tell me coming up, Tangela, well, that's my slave name.
Oh hell.
Right.
She just tell all her damn business.
Tangela?
Right.
Get your ass inside the house, girl.
But she used to tell me,
The lights coming on.
Put a woman's head on your body. Like, because I would do stuff or say stuff. And at this time, I had kids at the time. I had 2 kids. She was like, you got to put a woman's head on your shoulder and put your big girl panties on. That's what she would always say to me. And again, growing up, I used to think my grandmother was nuts. But I look back now, again, because some of the stuff I did do, again, even having 2 children.
Quadruple X.
What's wrong?
What the hell is this?
What's this? I've been good.
Go ahead,
Wait
sis.
a minute.
We listening, sis.
That was
Put her
it.
big girl panties on.
But that's what she used to say. Put a woman's head on your shoulder because, again, you can't think immaturely. All right, D.
Immature. I know I'm childish. I know.
Is it a large or extra large?
Quadruple X, deep.
I'm so childish. She didn't give a size, sir. That's just what she used to say.
I know. Hey, real quick. Ezekiel 13, verse 17. Oh, man, that's funny. Y'all are funny, man. Oh, man.
Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 17. Likewise, thy son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people, which prophesy out of their own heart, and prophesy thou against them.
So now, another prophesying out of your own heart is this feminism agenda.
Right.
Yeah.
That's your own way of thinking, because you know what they call it? They call it women's empowerment.
Right.
So what you have now done is the thing you cry about being overly sexualized. This is what black women cry about. They cry and complain about being overly sexualized, right? But you're shaking your ass for the world to see on a place that so many atrocities happen to our people.
The hell is
So
this?
to their own mothers and fathers.
Like how could you gain respect from any sober-minded person of any race by twerking? So let's talk about Amalek. Have you seen any Amalekites go back to Auschwitz, Germany,
Yeah,
and
that's a
twerk
good point,
at
yeah.
the concentration camp?
In the gas chamber.
Or they over there giggling and laughing about their own destruction, their own atrocity.
They're so outraged about the atrocity that you can't even speak against the Holocaust.
Right.
But the nigga woman, the nigga woman can go over there and shake her funky ass behind
with no repercussions.
And think that's women's liberation.
Yep.
Right.
God says to prophesy against them, to speak against them. That's some evil ass stuff, man.
Somebody should just
if I'm
push
not
them right off the
mistaken,
cliff.
I think Amalek. If I'm not mistaken, I think Amalek got what you call it in Brooklyn, a
Museum.
A memorial.
Yeah. Memorial.
Yeah.
You go over there, you pull that crap, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, you going to jail.
I'm telling you, you black woman, you scumbags. You
Yeah,
go
that's
over there,
your
you
new
pull
name.
that shit. excuse my language, you're gonna get arrested. I'm telling you straight, you're going to jail.
And D, those
do not pull that crap over there. I'm telling you,
well, go over there and twerk.
Yeah,
do that.
Go over there and twerk over there.
Yeah, if you're so big and bad, twerk at the Holocaust Museum.
Twerk at the Holocaust Museum.
Go ahead. Go over there. You're gonna get locked up.
Remember what happened to the scumbag in Dubai?
Yes,
exactly.
Oh yeah. Scumbag
locked up,
running her mouth.
Exactly.
Oh, she just got out too. She just got out.
No, they should have kept her for at least a year.
Hey, and the government over there, they should implement something to whereas they could get arrested for that kind of shit over there, man.
I'm really trying to see. Oh my bad, Ken.
No, good.
I'm trying to see the logic on them, if that being their go-to action to twerk. And I'm thinking that twerking represents some type of empowerment, like y'all was bringing out. Like, okay, we were slaves at this point. Now look at us. We have the freedom to twerk. We have the freedom. We have this woman feminist logic that destroys us. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to understand, why would you
idiots,
do it?
bro? They just idiots.
You lost me at logic.
Don't try to understand the way.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, officer.
What's the point of doing that?
You go into a deep hole, bro.
Right.
It's like a hole's hole.
Yeah, it's a sunken place.
It's a deep ass ditch, bro. You ain't gonna get out, man. It's a deep ass ditch.
Hey, me in my opinion, I think there should be a law. Any black woman that go outside the United States, do some stupid shit, get arrested, live in jail for at least a year.
Yeah.
I wish it was here
I wish
too.
there was a law that can pass to do that. Leave them in jail for a year.
They need it here too.
Yep. Hey,
scumbag.
What's that one in the middle right there? Bottom middle.
This right?
Yeah.
Women lie to men about having them.
You know what? Let's put that up too. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah,
Let's keep the ball rolling.
This about the scumbag?
Oh, she's a
So,
witch.
huh?
She's a witch.
You can look at it and tell.
She's a witch. I've heard her
Okay.
doctrine. She's a witch.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh God, she's terrible.
Okay.
She won her mouth about the black man.
So
how the black man this, the black man that.
Relationship coach.
So relationship coach. Hey, those relationship. Hey, how the hell you relationship coach? You don't have a man.
No. She snagged a simp. She snagged
got
a
a
simp. And so now she's teaching the younger women how to do the
How to
same
snag a
evil that
simp.
she's doing.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
So let's see her version of how to snag a simp. Go ahead, play it.
There is no real reason to tell a man you have children unless you plan on a long-term relationship with him in the future.
What?
Can y'all say that?
And he's
play that
already
again?
in love with you.
Whoa,
IT was distracting
oh,
me.
God.
Run it back.
So
Can we hear it again, D?
These women are delusional.
This is toxic femininity, right?
What? We play it
evil.
again. Maybe
There is
I
no-
hear it wrong.
Real reason to tell a man you have children
So don't be
unless
honest.
you plan on a long-term relationship with him in the future.
Huh?
So listen.
And he's already in love with you.
Damn.
So
Care.
stop. There's no need to tell him until you plan a long-term relationship and he's already in love with you.
So don't be honest. So be liars.
I was never the smart one in high school.
Yeah, me either, Deke.
Or in college. Am I?
I don't know.
Am I here right? Am I?
I think you
Am
are.
I missing
D.
something?
I think she's just a scumbag, D.
Because what else is there? Like, you meet a person, are you planning to just be a jump off? Because you would go into it thinking like this is going to be a long-term situation.
Right.
So what new realm of quote-unquote dating is this?
Right, you're supposed to date. You date to marry, right?
Let's let her explain. Keep playing.
Oh God.
Translating.
Go back a little bit. Go back. A few seconds.
With him in the future. And he's already in love with you. He won't care.
Translating. I have finished translation. Having a child will make finding a partner difficult. So instead of being honest with the male you wish to be with, I feel trapping him through giving selective information about yourself is perfect. By holding back the full scope of your lifestyle and waiting for your bond to connect, it will force the male to conform to your life. As now that you have emotionally manipulated him into being a forced stepfather without giving him the choice to stay or go.
Damn.
That was the greatest video I've
Bro,
seen
you heard
in
that,
so
bro?
long.
Yeah, I like
That could be you, bro.
So let me
right
get this
there.
straight. Let me get this straight. So you met somebody, you talk. So what she's saying is have sex with them
Do everything.
Do everything with them, but never tell them you got kids.
But wait, Deke, before
Once-
that, you get him emotionally involved with you also.
Bruh.
Then, oh, by the way, I got a kid.
What she said is only a stupid, a simp man will accept that.
Right.
That's what
So
you got.
even listen, I don't care how much I fall in love with you.
Right, right.
Why would I accept that now? And now you're gonna tell me, oh, by the way, I got a kids.
The hell is this?
6.
How is that not manipulation?
Right.
How is that not narcissism? How is that not all the gaslighting terminology that they use against the man? How is that not all of that wrapped up?
So let me tell you something. But now I'm gonna use the truth now. So a brother come to me and said, I'm gonna give you an example. If a brother come to me and say, hey Deacon, that sister I'm married to, she never told me she had a kid. She got 2 kids. She never told me that. Why do you think I'm going to tell the brother? Guess what I'm going to tell him? I'm going to leave it there. Guess what I'm going to tell him? Why don't you guess? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Read between the lines.
You got to read between the lines.
Yeah.
Right.
What page is that? I need to follow that. That was incredible. The translating of the
translate-
BS.
yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, for a man to like accept that and not even try to dig and investigate to see what's going on with her background and dive into it and have sex with her, that's his fault as well. So yes, that sister is manipulative, but that man need to be digging to see, hey, what you got going on? Do you have kids? Like at some point, that needs to happen. That question needs to be asked.
So
But she said, do not tell him.
She said, so basically,
Also,
she
don't-
said
that's
she
what
said
she
she's
said.
gonna
She's
lie.
lying.
She's
Okay,
gonna
that's
lie.
basically lie. Okay.
You-
No, I ain't got no kids.
You investigating her life?
I only had four abortions. I ain't got no kids.
So when you go by her house, the kids is at the grandmother.
Okay, that's a big
She
problem.
hot.
Okay, yeah, that's
She
a big-
stuff
yeah,
all
that's
the-
a big
You know when
problem.
you know the old shows, you open the closet door, all the toys fall out on you. She
That's
be
her
there
house.
stuffing all the toys in there, locking in the door. She be like, oh no, don't open that door, don't open that door. I don't know
Kat,
what you see in there.
Remember when King Saul was supposed to kill all the animals, and he's like, the prophet was like, "What's that lowing in my ear? What's that bleeding?"
That beating.
He on
Right,
the, he on the
right.
phone like, "What's that crying in the background?" I said, "No, I'm watching TV."
Right.
That's my neighbor. that's my neighbor kid. That ain't. I'm babysitting.
So real quick,
Damn.
top left. Top left.
Damn, we on a roll today.
You're on a roll today, D.
You're on a roll.
Scumbags, you better repent.
But Libra, I'm gonna just say this. I know he has a son. I have a son. I'm not telling my son to raise him to go be a stepfather. That's what basically he's getting at.
It's a losing investment.
Oh God.
I'm
You'll
not,
be a damn
I'm not
fool.
teaching my son to go be a step. Now he's so happen to be.
So stop. So the sister is willing to lie about her having children to trap a man and to put him into a situation where she's like, if he wants to leave, you basically she's gonna say that you led me on. If you see what I'm saying?
If you really love me,
you would stay. You would stay. Why'd you bring me through this for a year if you wasn't gonna marry me? No matter the circumstance. You know, women, y'all are just the master flippity flop. Remember Pop said that on thing there? Flippity floppity flish.
It's called manipulation.
Spin doctors.
Somebody gonna say something?
No, spin doctors.
Let me tell you something,
She's a witch.
man. Listen, man. I know Cap, both of Captain would agree. Even Yui, because we travel outside of America. Let me tell you something, man.
Alicia been to Jamaica one time.
America.
Yes, sir.
Blah, 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 blah.
And I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna be blunt. America, F your guys up.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yo.
100%.
Let me tell you something, man.
100%.
When I say America messed you up,
Yep.
yo, America F your guys
Real
up
talk.
bad. Your guys will not realize how much America messed you up until you
outside.
You go outside of America, man. Every time I watch this, I'm like, yo.
The mentality's crazy, dude.
This is why I'm telling you. This is why the scripture says majority of the woman is going to die, because some of our women they're which point of what you call no return. They cannot return.
They seared.
They're at the end of the line. They cannot return.
Their sin won't be purged from them till they die.
They die. I'm telling you, man. I'm watching people outside of America. I'm watching America. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, we jacked
They
up.
really jack us up.
Jacked up.
We get jacked up, man.
None of those chest bumping sisters yelling at you in public, all that
we
kind of
jacked
stuff outside
bro.
of America,
We
bro.
get jacked up. They jack us up, bro. Big time, bro.
So you see how a man will kind of guide his son in what to look for in a woman, right? The brother's basically, I'm gonna be honest with my son and tell him what to look for. But on the flip side, the woman is telling sisters, don't be honest.
Right.
You see the point? Don't be honest. Lie about it. That's the way you're going to be able to trap a man.
Because like the video we watched earlier, men see themselves in younger men and women see themselves as younger women.
Right.
So she's trying to tell you how to stay quote unquote young by lying about your past.
Right. Yep.
They're trying to remove the mileage off they're trying to cover the pothole.
Oh, they're trying to turn back the
manhole,
mileage.
the pothole.
Yes.
They're trying to put asphalt in it.
A born again vagina.
Yes.
Like I said, I said, man, I will turn a Mercedes with 100,000 miles down any day for a brand new Camry.
Yep. That's right.
Brand new Honda. That's right.
You figure out what that means.
Never been drove.
Never been drove before. A Bentley, as a matter of fact, a Bentley with 50,000 miles, I will turn it down for a brand new Camry.
Zero.
Never been drove before. With
Never
zero
been
miles.
driven before.
You figure what that means.
Hey, play that.
Oh, come on, man.
Just playing. There we go.
Libra, I'm gonna just say this. I know he has a son. I have a son. I'm not telling my son to go to raise him to go be a stepfather. That's what basically he's getting at.
It's a losing investment.
I'm
You'll
not,
be a damn
I'm not
fool.
teaching my son to go be a step. Now he's so
But it's hard. But if he falls in love with a girl,
if he falls in love,
easier
I will
decision.
advise
Why
him
not pick that?
the pros and cons of him.
But he's gonna do what he wants to do.
Stop. So you hear what you hear what the father says. The father says if he does fall in love with that sister that has a child, I'm just gonna tell him about the pros and cons.
Yeah.
So the father is still gonna be honest. Okay, my son fell in love with. Okay, she's probably a good woman, so on and so forth, right? So we're not saying, oh, being with a sister with a child, oh, that's like a death sentence. No. What it is, there's pros and there's cons.
Right.
The man can be honest about that. But let's keep playing it.
Much easier.
Let me ask her this. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You got this guy over here, he can pay all your bills. You got this guy over here, he lives with his mom on the couch. Which one you picking? If you got the choice.
I'm definitely gonna choose an independent one. I'm not gonna choose a guy that's still staying with his mom.
Right. A woman with a kid is the equivalent of the guy that stays with his mom.
It's how?
Yes, it is.
How?
That's because we have to take care of your kid.
Okay, that's
the guy
okay.
has to take care of your kid. Yeah, it's a package
How?
deal. The kid
It's
that's
a
not.
package
Hold on,
deal.
look.
It's a package
Hold on,
deal.
look.
Because when you ain't getting me without my kid.
You're not gonna tell me
That was the
if
whole
you don't
reason why
accept- you ain't
I
gonna
didn't
accept you
have
without your
kids, because
kid.
I always felt that like men, I'm like, here I come with baggage. Like if granted, I know that if I were to leave my husband, there are men lined up who were more than willing to take care of me and my daughter.
What?
Come on, man. Stop it. Stop lying. Stop the cap.
Lying. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
She said lined up.
Lined up.
She didn't even say I got one.
Hey,
Come on,
no,
man.
no,
Stop
those
it.
are niggas in her DM that ready to hit.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. They ready to run through her.
Yes.
I want y'all to notice something. She said, I'm married.
I'm
married.
How she know she got all these men in her DM?
So that's the point.
That's the point.
Because you see it now.
You don't find that suspicious.
She said, I'm married, but
Exit
if I
strategy.
wasn't,
I got
all
these niggas lined up.
She's saying I've been entertaining them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her husband was like,
yes.
I've been entertaining them.
Yes.
Why? Because she sees herself as a younger
Woman.
She got more time than she thinks she got.
Right.
Now,
Delusional.
let me tell your sisters something, right? And I heard somebody say this. It is 100% true. For example, you guys ever heard of a woman that's married? Once she left her husband, she will never find a man like that again.
Oh yeah.
She from there, she only
Sword
can go
downhill.
down.
Yeah.
She downhill.
Absolutely.
Men is different.
Yeah.
Men go up.
They do
Women go
upgrade.
down.
Bring it out deep.
What does that mean? For example, I'm going to use an example. You see somebody like Beyonce who married Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a billionaire, right? Even though Beyonce got money, if Beyonce divorced Jay-Z, Beyonce will never find a man like Jay-Z again.
Hell no.
That's a fact.
That's true.
For example, in other words, she's thinking, I'm talking about her right there, she's thinking if she divorced her husband, there is men lined up.
Right.
to marry her. No, they're not. No.
Not to marry her.
There's men lined up to sleep with her.
That's
That's it different.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men lined up to hit it up. But they're not going to marry her.
Right.
They're not. A lot of women got that mindset, oh, if I left him, I can always find a husband. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
They don't recognize
No,
game.
you're not. I'm telling you, no, you're not.
They don't recognize how
Men will tell you,
gassy
oh,
you
yeah,
are.
I'll marry you. No. Mm-mm. They want to hit it. Once they hit it, trust me, they're going to look at you like, what?
You need diaper money.
You crazy. You crazy? You think that men is going to
Formula
come
money?
and just marry you, taking care of your kids? You lost your mind? Huh? This is a new day. This is a new day in America. That's it. I'm telling you guys better. Some of you who got that mindset about, oh, I'm going to leave my husband and I can find better.
Yeah.
Oh, you better take again.
Right.
You're thinking
It's
like
a
that
new
same
day.
14-year-old.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's it.
You're thinking like
Yep,
the
that's it.
14-year-old.
And you
that
only in
are.
your 40s.
Yep.
You about to hit your 50s.
Hey, Deacon.
You lost your mind.
Didn't Patti LaBelle just get rid of her man?
Why?
She like 78. She gonna die alone.
Along with a cat.
Hey,
Leave the cats alone.
I don't think I put an emoji on it, but there's a Megan Thee Stallion video I put in there last night.
Oh.
Megan Thee Stallion and Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, I saw that. I think we went over that.
We're gonna we did. That's what I didn't remember if we. Okay, let's finish playing this. Let's finish playing this.
Come with baggage. Like if I and granted, I know that if I were to leave my
Go back
husband,
about 10
there are men
seconds.
lined
Go
up
back.
who were.
Go ahead.
If I were going to leave my husband,
The kid that's not happy. Look,
Thank you.
hold on, look.
Because you ain't getting me without my kids.
Hold on, you're not gonna tell me
that
though,
was the
if
whole
you don't
reason why
accept- you ain't
I
gonna
didn't
accept you
have
without your
kids, because I
kid.
always felt that like men, I'm like, here I come with baggage. Like if I and granted, I know that if I were to leave my husband, there are men lined
Look at
up
this,
who
look at
are
this, look
more
at
than
this.
willing to take care of me and my daughter.
yeah,
But
okay.
I
Are they the
always-
men that you
You
want?
keep thinking
Yes.
that.
Time out, because listen, this is what women
that
get
bucket.
confused.
let her in.
There's a lot of fucking simps who will do it.
Why they gotta
Because,
be that?
because they
Fucking
don't
up the
have many options. That's the problem with the game is women feel like because there's always men lined up, they get the fucking delusion that they can have any guy. No, these are the guys that don't have an option, because when given the option, you're gonna pick the better option. A woman with a kid is never the better option between a woman without one.
So can I ask you? So let me
It's not happening. It's not happening.
In reality,
Point blank period.
nowadays is yeah.
So let me ask you this then, because my ex boyfriend makes over 100 a year when I dated him, so he makes a lot more now.
Then why you let him go?
It don't be about the money.
It wasn't about the money.
He
It
left
was
her
a
out.
lot.
It's not either.
I'm gonna keep 1,000 with you because he kept 1,000 with me. I give you whatever you want. You don't want for nothing. When I found out he was cheating, he said, well, I give you everything you want.
That's out.
So I thought it was cool to blah, blah, blah. And that
Cheating ain't
is a
always
whole-
a deal breaker.
No,
That's out.
It's
no,
never
that's
a deal
whole-
breaker.
Never a deal
It's
breaker.
never, it should never be a deal breaker
It's
for
how
a
you
woman.
it was a deal breaker because it was messy. It was toxic.
It should
It was
never be a
crazy.
deal breaker for a
I'm
woman.
not about
Sorry.
to. No, and now you're talking about insanity. I'm not going to be insane over a nigga.
That's out.
That I'm not doing that. But
You want me
anyway,
to tell you what's
that wasn't
insanity?
the point.
But he
That
was
wasn't the
paying
point.
your rent and
That
everything.
wasn't the
I don't
point.
even
a good
damn. She
investment.
can pay her own.
How did you find out? The
Damn.
point is that
You can feel it.
at the time my daughter was only 3
Right.
years old, and he took care of me and my daughter for the next 7 or 8 years. And the reason why I didn't last is because I chose not to be in a toxic situation where he had me, her, and her, because he had the money to be able to do all this and that. And I didn't want my daughter thinking that that's cool to just be with a nigga that's gonna cheat on me
Look,
because he has money.
Look, let me simplify this.
And now his next girlfriend has a kid.
Cool.
He always gets women that have kids. It's okay with him.
Look, hold on. Let
It's
me.
not easy.
I'm gonna
Because
simplify
they
this.
occupied.
I'm gonna simplify this for everybody.
Oh God.
I don't care what a man told you. It's about what he showed you. You can sit here and say, he told me this. This guy told me he wanted to pay my bills.
Yep.
He told me he wanted me to have his
Yep.
kid.
Yep.
We're gonna
In other
tell
words,
you
she got
anything to get what we want.
Right.
So
That's it.
stop believing what he told you and start believing what he
by
showed you.
patience.
If he did not move you in and he's not paying your bills, who you dated doesn't matter. We will date you. Yes. We will fuck around like you just said.
But that just,
we's
this
a
don't apply to me.
Pause.
What you
Pause. Oh man, beautiful.
She found it
beautiful.
out live on air. She's stupid.
Right.
Yeah, she found out live on air she's a dummy and got gassed.
She's a dummy.
ran through. Now you talking mess.
The brother, right? The brother says, stop listening to what a man told you and stop paying attention to what he showed you.
So that goes back to you got to prove that, brother.
prove that
And of
friend.
course, in
Yes.
our society, in our culture, nobody proves nobody. You
Right.
don't know the steps, how to do it, what to do, who to ask, who to bring the man to. That's what you got. You now you used up and ran through, and you a baby mama.
Hey, you know what was so funny? I like listening to these feminists talking about we equal 50-50. But how the hell we equal 50-50? You can have 100 men run the same game and the same woman.
That makes no sense.
And you fall for it every time.
And you fall for it 100 times.
Every time.
10 for 10.
Every time. So you know what that's saying? That's telling you the men, even mentally, they're stronger than the woman.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what they tell you. Even mentally, they're stronger. Because you can have 100 men, seriously, 100 men, run the same game in
as
that
that
same
game.
woman. And she fall for it 100 times. Never miss. And she believe it.
Ran through time after
time. This guy say, hey, you see that chick right there? I hit it last week. Bro, that's your turn. And he go and tell her the same game. She believe it again.
He make $100,000.
That's why you see a woman can have 4 kids with 4 different daddies. Those 4 men run the same game on her, and she fall every time for it. Yeah, I'm gonna marry you. Yeah, I'm gonna marry you.
But how's she the prize? Didn't we?
And she called herself the prize. Yeah.
Everybody had the prize.
Didn't we play the video? I might have put it in there. I don't remember. But the woman who went to court and the judge told her to stop having kids. Did y'all see that?
I heard about it. I didn't click on it.
Yeah, okay. She has 9 children within, and she's very young. She's like 26. Nine children in and out of jail. She's trying to get custody back for them, things of that nature. The judge said to her, when I met you 4 years ago, you had this amount of kids. Now you're just having babies. She said, stop having babies. The Jake judge had to tell her, like, yo, your situation is not getting any better. Why do you keep laying down and having children instead of getting yourself together? Because she was in a lot of trouble. She was going to go to jail if she didn't complete a program. She's blaming the world. She says, oh, the air was chilly today. I couldn't go to the program. Crickets were cricketing. I couldn't go to the program. It was like a bunch. So the judge was like, yo, listen, this is your last chance. Otherwise, you're going to jail. So if you love your children, you'll apply right. You'll apply yourself in order to get through this program. Otherwise, there's nothing else I could do for you. So my point is, of course not you lovely sisters in this truth.
Of course not. Of course not.
Of course we're not talking about
Hell
you.
nah.
But
you're Proverb 21.
The thing is, the bad thing is, even when men are explaining to sisters, this is what you're getting. Even when your Kevin Samuels, your Andrew Tates are telling you, this is what men are looking for, this is what men expect, so on and so forth. You say, no, that's not what they expect. I'm going to go with the fairy tale that I have in my mind, get duped again, left with a child. Now I'm back and forth standing on line at the courthouse. Y'all remember them courthouses, especially in New York?
Bro.
The line
is wrapped around the block for blocks just to get into the building.
Experience.
Yep.
So my point is, why put yourself through all of that when all you have to do is follow the instruction? I'm gonna prove that. The video gonna prove it. Go to Kevin Samuels real quick. Go to Kevin Samuels real quick.
Yeah,
right there to the left.
That one right there.
Play that video.
Oh, I miss that dude.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
I miss my man. My man right there.
Ooh. Play it.
I still want to like do more stuff and go back to school.
Where's your father?
He's in the medical field.
Stop. Go back. He said, "Where's your father?"
That's the first thing.
That's his first question. Where's your father? Go ahead, play it.
I still want to like do more stuff and go back to school.
Where's your father?
He's in the medical field.
How's your mother and your father?
Yeah, I was raised with both of them.
You didn't involve your father in your romantic life.
I tried to, but he's so like he's more high demanding than me. Like
Exactly, because he knows what's out here. You need to listen to him instead of guys you don't know on Instagram.
Stop.
She smiled.
Kevin Samuels just dropped a bomb.
Right.
He said, do you love your father? She said, yes. He's just a little harder on me than I am. He said, you need to listen to your father instead of listening to people you don't know on Instagram.
Right. Excellent advice.
Excellent advice.
Can I make this up?
The general populace of our sisters, especially those on social media, are trying to get validation from strangers. The proof of that was the last video. The sister said, if I were to ever leave my husband, I got a bunch of dudes who will probably who pick up where he left off. Right?
That's what they make up.
That's what they think.
That's what she thinks.
Because they're getting advice from people they don't know.
Yep.
If you have your father in your life, your father has never mistreated you. He didn't touch you and molest you and all that stuff. He's a good brother. You say your mother and father are still together, have a healthy relationship. Why would you not listen to the man that's been guiding you, protecting you for 20 plus years of your life? You're going to get guidance from someone who does not know you. That makes no sense. You're going to the internet to talk to Kevin Samuels, to talk to Tommy Sotomayor, to talk to Fresh and Fit, and you look crazy. Meanwhile, you come from a somewhat decent home. Start it over again. This shit pissed me off, man.
I still want to like do more stuff and go back to school.
Where's your father?
He's in the medical field.
How's your mother and your father?
Yeah, I was raised with both of them.
You don't involve your father in your romantic life.
I tried to, but he's so like he's more high demanding than me. Like
Exactly, because he knows what's out here. You need to listen to him instead of guys you don't know on Instagram.
Ooh.
She starts giggling.
Okay.
You don't know me.
I don't, but I see you
I don't
like
care. You have a father. Listen to your father. Do you think he loves you?
Yeah.
Did he put a roof over your head?
Yes.
Food in your stomach?
Yes.
Make sure you got out of high school, right?
Yup.
Got any babies?
Nope.
Good. He sound like he did his damn job. Respect him.
She giggles. That's
Stop
what I'm
worrying
saying,
about
man.
how
The
bad you
society
get a
is
regular guy
horrible,
like your
bro.
dad. Sound like
I blame the mother.
That's
society
it.
is
Let me tell you
horrible.
something. Where I was listening to a video with Andrew Tate. He said something real heavy. He said, listen, I'm going to tell you a woman this secret. He said, I sleep with a lot of women. He said, and I would not marry none of them. He said, you want to know why? Because none of them pick me for their daughters. And now he said, all the women I slept with, none of them have a father. He said, if they had a father present in their life, their father would have never picked me for them.
Damn.
A lot of you don't know what, a lot of you don't understand what he's saying.
That's fire.
He says, that's crazy when he said that. I'm like, oh. He said, all these women I slept with, none of the father would have picked me for them. He said, I only sleep with them. And the reason they go to some they don't have a father to give them advice. Hey, stay away from this guy, stay away from this guy, stay away from this guy. That's what Kevin Samuel is telling her. He's telling her, why you want my advice? You don't know me. I don't know you.
Right.
You need the man who provide for you or your life.
And that knows you.
Who knows you, who love you. That's the one you got to listen to.
Right. Now you're going astray.
Exactly.
Hey, D, can we play this video? It's real short. Basically saying the same thing here that I sent to Telegram. Like, I know we have a lot of videos, but I just want to just show this one. This goes perfectly with that. Look in the fire emoji. Yeah, this one, and then there's one right below it.
What you gonna tell him?
I need my daddy.
What you need your daddy for?
If my car breaks down, I'm calling my daddy. If it's a bug in my house, I'm calling my daddy. If I need something to go on the wall, I'm calling my daddy.
So everything you do, you gonna call your daddy. So how you gonna go to college without your daddy?
Why would I go without my daddy?
So
that's
this an example though of a woman being dependent on a black man, on the man that she had that grown up with her, that's shown her that he has her best interest at heart. Right. Instead of her going out to Instagram or going out to these niggas in the street to get this right here that the father provides. So the father provides the advice, the counsel, and she knows that what he say is actually true because why? That's my father.
It's in her best interest.
Right. So many of these sisters, they out here looking for that, from these men that does not have their best interests at heart. So that's why they ended up with 9 baby daddies, because they was hoping that one of them had their best interests at heart.
Hey, but I want to flip that too.
Hey, Cap, where's that
Because the
scripture? I'm
sister-
sorry, Cap, where's that scripture that said the father lose sleep for?
That's
Sirach
Sirach
42.
Yes, sir.
42 verse
so,
9.
So look now, the woman that's recording it. Oh, you gonna ask your daddy for this? You gonna ask your daddy for that?
Right.
What spirit is she transferring to that sister?
You don't need him.
She's putting that spirit on. Oh, you not an independent woman. You can't even do for yourself. She's mocking and laughing at her.
Right.
And that's,
You know?
that's
And-
why I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Yuri.
No, that's why with that last video with Kevin Samuels, I was like, yo, I blame the mother, because I've seen like upper middle class families. The father is doing well, has his own business. The mother, she's kept taken care of, and the level of disrespect that man received, I've witnessed it with my own eyes. Right? He pulled me to the side. He was like, he looked me dead in my eyes. He was like, "It don't get no better." It went upstairs, it walked away. I was like, he meant that from the soul.
He came from the gut with that.
Because his daughter disrespected him the same way. And it was the first time I ever seen something like that so open. Like a black family disrespecting the black father. He just taking it. So that's why I could kind of see it, like the girl going to ask a stranger to validate, you know what I'm saying, something. So when she mentioned the father, she because somebody's finally giving him the respect that your mama probably didn't give him. And I know you didn't give him.
Right. Good point.
Hey, officer, read that scripture.
Okay.
Ecclesiastes chapter 22, verse 9.
No. 42.
Oh, 42. Verse 9.
Start at
Ecclesiastes.
verse 9, read down.
Yes, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 42, verse 9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated.
So in other words, this father lose sleep because he know, listen, I cannot let my daughter go out there lose her virginity to a nigga. That's a no good nigga. That's not going to do nothing for
He don't want his daughter to be a scumbag.
A scumbag. We don't. Keep on reading.
In her virginity, lest she should be defiled.
Defile. In other words, when your daughter go out there sleeping with anybody, she defile. Yeah. That right there was the law in Israel.
Right.
Believe it or not, I grew up in Haiti with that law. In Haiti, when I was growing up, you get somebody's daughter pregnant. If you don't marry them, they kill you.
That's shotgun
I'm
winner, right?
telling you, they actually kill you. And guess what they did? After you marry her, they ship her out. You never see her again. Yeah, they make you marry her
And then
to
leave.
take their shame away. After that, they ship her out. You never see her again. That's what I grew up. I grew up seeing that. When I was growing up, my mother had 5 boys. She used to say to us, "Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lose none of my son over bullshit. You get her pregnant, you're gonna marry her. Whether you love her or not, you're gonna marry her." I grew up hearing my mother say stuff like that because in Haiti they didn't play that crap. So that's what the scripture is telling you. It's telling you how to raise these little girls, because girls is fast, way faster than boys.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on them. They tell you they're in this room.
Yeah.
They're now from here.
You know what? The boys playing basketball with their shirts off and stuff. They all enjoying each other. The girls on the side, like, I like him.
Yeah.
The boys ain't even think about that.
Yeah.
They ain't even think about that. They plotting.
You thinking your daughter's in her womb? She's an hours away.
Yep. Climbing out windows and stuff. Yeah.
Go ahead, read on.
In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house.
That's it. That used to be a shameful thing for a girl to get pregnant at her father's house. That used to be shame. You bring shame
anymore.
to the whole family. There's country right now will put you to death. There's country right now will kill her for bringing shame to the whole family. Go ahead, read on.
And having an husband, lest she should misbehave.
Now
herself.
you see girls, you see a single mother all over the place. Back then, you don't see no mother, no woman having kids without no husband. You crazy?
There's no shame in it.
You lost your mind? They be like,
no
what?
shame. No
How the
shame.
hell you get pregnant? What's your husband? It's today you see single young girls, 16, 15, 18, with babies, walking around with babies like.
Y'all said y'all saw a lot of that at O Block.
Oh yeah, bruh. Oh man. A bunch of young 14, 15, little tiny, like sis, you could barely hold the baby.
Yeah.
Like little sisters. I'm like, yo, it was a bunch of them all over the place in Chicago.
That's what the
right
scripture
outside
said.
the old block.
We
Crazy.
become a degenerate people, man.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Facts.
Lest she should misbehave herself. And when she is married, lest she should be barren.
Mm-hmm.
Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter.
We got a lot of shameless daughters out here.
Yep.
And believe it or not, only a man can distinct what a man is thinking.
That's it.
I'll tell you right now. Only a man know the game of another man.
Right.
Because when you show up at that door, he look at you up and down. What the hell you doing here?
Right.
Right.
And he can tell right away, this nigga is here to play games. This nigga here to
touch
sleep
on
with
my daughter.
Touch my daughter, sleep with my daughter, and bounce. I see the game. Why? Because he been through it.
Right. Dig, I said this years ago. This is why women, when they are seeing someone and that person's gonna meet their father, women prep that man.
Yep.
They say things like, my daughter doesn't like this. My father doesn't like this. Sit a certain way. Don't do this. No, the father has to meet the real man.
Yes.
Right.
If you prep him and groom him with all the things that your father doesn't like, your father is meeting an imposter.
Right.
Or what is that? Representative.
Right.
He's not meeting the real man that sits slouching. The father gonna say, hey brother, sit up straight. Why are you sitting like that? Oh, I'm sorry. He's gonna learn from another man.
Right.
But if you say, oh, don't say this, don't say that, don't bring up politics, don't bring up this, don't bring up that, the father is not going to be able to get a good scope of what kind of man you are. So sisters be doing a disservice by doing that.
So you know what Cap is saying? If you're in Israel right now, you have a daughter, you want to pick up a brother to marry her, make sure that brother spend time around you.
And don't prep his ass either.
He has
Don't
to.
prep him.
Yep. And don't force him to spend time around you either.
Yep.
Make sure you spend time around you, get to know him before you let your daughter marry to that knucker.
Right.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of knuckers out here.
Yeah.
Telling you. Even and among us, there's some knuckers among us.
Facts.
Hey, because they got long fringes with the Bible, don't think they're not knuckers. They're knuckers.
Right.
That beard is a sew-in.
I met a couple of knuckers. I'm telling you, I met a couple of knuckers.
Yeah, we know a couple niggas.
Yeah.
Yes, knuckers. And I forgot. Hey, listen, I got an announcement. Some of you knuckers come here in Atlanta, marry our sisters who got good report. And you fucked up their life. You knuckers. Yo, hey, listen, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen,
Deke is back, y'all.
Yeah, your knuckles, man.
You were missed.
Some of you got the devil on you, man.
Right.
Y'all messed up that sister life. Listen, man. Go ahead, move on. Let's move on. Yeah. Some of you get on my nerve, boy.
Play the video.
Were you raised with your mom and father?
I was hoping this question wasn't asked. Mostly my mom, but as far as father figure, there were so many, and I'm not trying to put my mom out there. So, Mom, if you see this podcast, I am so sorry. And I
Mama was a
love
hoe.
you.
Mama was a hoe.
Damn.
Right. Sound like Mama was a hoe.
Yep.
Hit the soundbite.
Whore. Your mama was a whore.
Mama was the Rolling Stone.
Your mama was the Rolling Stone.
Yep.
Wherever she slept was. How's it go?
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
Wherever your mama laid her hat was her home.
She laid her wig.
Wherever your mama laid the weed was her home.
She said, wow.
Scumbag.
There were so many men coming in and out of the house. Mama was a Rolling
They
Stone.
were just passing
Mama
through,
was a
sis.
manhole.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not a pothole.
Was a deep ditch.
A manhole. Hey, you know what Bishop brought out last? Hey, hold on. You know what Bishop brought out last night, right? You know what I was thinking about? The sinkhole.
The sinkhole.
That big ass sinkhole.
Yeah.
Is that swallowed up a whole room in Florida?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Some
I'm about
uses
to
of the
give you a
sinkhole.
secret. You was this. Go ahead.
Sorry, Mom. I know you was a hoe, but go ahead.
Wasn't asked. Mostly my mom, but as far as father figure, there were so many, and I'm not trying to put my mom out there. So, Mom, if you see this podcast, I am so sorry, and I do love you.
Hey, she loves you. She loves you, Mom.
It was just so many.
Even though you was in the streets.
Damn, Mama's in the streets. Yo, my whore.
Your mama was a hoe.
damn, she said, I'm not trying to put you down, mom, but I grew up, I grew up and see you as a hoe.
Like, mom, she
With
loves
a W.
She loves you, even though you're in the streets.
Yes.
She loves you.
Mama was a hoe with a W.
Go ahead.
I put my mom out there, so mom, if you see this podcast, I am so sorry, and I do love you.
Hey, she loves you. She loves you, mom.
It was just so many.
Even though you was in the streets.
No,
A little bit.
she wasn't. My mom's dad wasn't in her life, and my dad wasn't in mine. And so
You're fine. Yeah, get her a tissue. Get her a tissue. Moms turn their daughters into women, and they turn their sons into adults. Fathers turn their daughters into ladies.
See that?
And fathers turn their sons into men. The reason why is because fathers instill chastity into his daughters, which then makes her a lady. The reason why is because fathers instill discipline and decisiveness and integrity into his son, which turns him into a man.
You see that?
Fire.
Hey, can we read that scripture one more time? That's Sirach 42.
Yeah.
Sirach 42 verse 10, because this lets us
That's
know
good stuff right
there.
how important fathers are.
That's
Right.
Read that.
That's some good stuff right there.
Ecclesiastes chapter 42, verse 10. In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house.
Read.
And having an husband, lest she should misbehave herself.
Stop. This lets us know that fathers are more of a teacher to their daughters on how to be wives.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
More than the wives or the mothers themselves.
Hell yeah.
So like we said, that mothers, they just show them how to be women. They'll show them certain things like their menstrual cycle, little stuff like that. The basics. But as far as chastity, as far as how they should
be a lady,
behave,
how
sit
you
with your
carry
legs
yourself.
closed.
exactly. Like men will teach their daughters how to be an effective wife.
Right.
Not
sir.
just a
Yes,
woman.
sir.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I thought that was
Facts.
very, very
Facts.
heavy.
All
A
praise.
father
Facts.
instills all that.
Good stuff.
He gonna enforce it. He like, hey, close your leg.
Right.
Nothing like a father, man.
Right.
Society today make you believe, but society is shooting that towards the black man.
Right.
That the black man is no good with this, with that. But society make you believe like, oh nah, you don't need him. You don't listen.
Right.
Listen, I don't care what anybody say. I always say that. I'm gonna say it again. You can get mad. There is no woman who can always know them kids. I don't care
That's
what you
right.
say. I don't give a damn what you say. Why now you must say,
Back you
oh
up,
well,
D.
I've been a single mother for. I don't give a damn how long you been a single mother. I really don't give a damn. You cannot always know them kids.
Right.
With your emotional ass.
Right.
You know we know them kids.
Right.
We men, when we say, listen, some men, I know some brothers, they never hit their kids. You know what they do? They're looking at them.
Damn right.
Yep.
They just, as soon as he start acting up or she's acting up, they go like,
That's it. The look.
Just get a look. That's
The
it.
look.
they just give him the look. If he was crying, he shut up, sit straight.
That's it.
If she was crying, she shut up. Because that son and daughter I already know in the house, that man play no game.
Right.
He don't have to hit him.
Deep.
That look, he just give him that look.
Deep. There's a video.
I'm telling you.
There's a little boy. He's throwing a tantrum.
Oh, I saw that.
In his
Yeah.
bedroom. And the mother's like, go up on the bed. Go to sleep. Yeah. She's saying everything. He's like, he's going off. The father walks into the room.
Yeah.
The little boy stops crying and jumps up into the bed. Immediately.
Right.
He didn't have to hit him. He didn't even raise his voice.
Yeah.
He just said, lay down, go to sleep. Little boy's like, night, night.
Hey, you know what the trigger statement for all the children when the father's out at work, they acting up at the house, and mama goes, "Hey, wait till your daddy get home. I'm gonna tell your daddy when you get home.
Straighten up
right then and there.
Right there.
That's real, man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
wanna
don't
take a
tell
break?
daddy. Don't tell daddy. Because he know daddy's gonna whoop that ass.
Right.
Daddy's not, daddy don't
to the
talk.
Yeah.
Mommy talk. Daddy don't talk.
Right.
Mommy go stand in the corner. Daddy don't say don't stand in the corner.
Right.
Daddy's gonna whoop that ass.
You gonna learn today.
Hey, we got to go to a quick commercial break.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back in 2 seconds on Patient Saints Radio.
Radio.
La radio.
Introducing Ophirus Creations, your go-to clothing store on Etsy. Our collection features the finest quality clothing at affordable prices, from fringes to ponchos, multicolor bullion fringes to metallic fringes, t-shirts to waist beads, and colorful skirts to maxi dresses. We have everything you need to elevate your wardrobe with a wide range of options to choose from. We guarantee that you'll find something that suits your style. Visit our store today and shop with us to discover the perfect piece to complete your outfit.
We're back on Patient Saints
Radio.
La radio.
She said icky. Hey, real quick. We're gonna stay in the same vein.
Yep.
Right there in the middle.
Snap.
Did you get the version without the loud music?
Blooders. You still got that Patient
No.
Saint.
It's a delay. It's a delay. It's coming. Look, you in the back. You know, Levon technology, you know what I mean? They don't always mesh.
Yeah, still got this.
You know, so good, Cap.
You didn't get
I'll just play it.
All right, just play it.
Now pay attention to the words, y'all.
Oh yeah.
This is some sad stuff right here. Play that.
Yeah.
My dad used to tell my mom I was gonna be a world champ.
I told him when you
How'd that make you feel? You feel me? Were raised.
he beating up everybody in the neighborhood. I paid the kids. I said, if y'all can whoop Bud, I give y'all $10 a piece.
$10, anyone who can kick my son's butt.
Yep.
A lot of takers.
Yeah, the kids in the neighborhood. Couldn't nobody whoop them.
What did he tell you?
He told your mom, I told you I'm the best.
First time it hurt though.
Yeah, I was a little kid.
And at some point, the whooping stopped.
Yeah, I wasn't having all that.
He was 13 when he said, Mom, you're not gonna whoop me no more. And he took the belt from me.
He once told me I was fighting for her approval, for her to tell me she was proud or happy, but she never would, so I stayed angry. Explain that to me.
When she always telling me you're gonna lose, or you're not good enough, or you're gonna get your ass kicked, it's like, okay. When I win this tournament, she gonna say, congratulations, I'm proud of you. But it never happened.
all those years. Stop. That music is just too damn loud.
Yeah, I don't know who did that video.
I'm looking for the other one.
Look, you found it?
Yeah, I'm about to find it.
It's in the Telegram. There's another one, but pretty much, what's his name? Bud
Crawford.
Bud Crawford. New what weight class?
I think it's lightweight welterweight.
Huh?
Welterweight. He's the undisputed champion in 2 weight classes.
That's it. It's 2 weight classes, right? And he looked for some sort of validation from his mother growing up, and she would never give it to him. She called him a piece of shit, tell him he wouldn't be anything.
Yep.
But she said she did know he loved to fight, so she would pay kids $10 to whoop her son.
Damn.
Listen, this is very common in the black household, where edifying and encouragement is far-fetched from a broken and battered people.
Yeah.
I want to be clear. Many of us don't know what it is to encourage. Many of us don't know what it is to genuinely be happy for someone else.
Yeah.
We don't know what that is. We've dealt with so much trauma for so long. Our coping mechanism or our way to help push someone is to beat them to the dust. So here's the thing. What if he believed you?
Yeah. Real talk, Cap.
You taking a hell of a gamble.
Hey, Cap, I'm sorry. It's crazy you said that, because I guarantee you 9 out of 10 times the child will believe the mother.
Yes.
Where the child says, "Oh, you ain't gonna." I mean, the mother says, "Hey, you ain't gonna be shit. Just like your daddy when you grow up. You ain't nothing. I'm not proud of you." The child will believe that, man.
Yes.
All I'm gonna say is this: black household.
She's a scumbag, by the way.
Right.
Black household, black
Double
parents.
XL.
Black parents is way different than white house or white parents. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm just gonna give you an example. Black household, the kids, majority of the kids grow up, they never heard such a thing as "I love you."
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. You got good grades. What is your grade? You got A's. I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. Because you got good grades, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna give you a gift.
I see greatness in you.
I see greatness in you. Black household don't raise the kids like that.
No.
Black household, the father, the mother work 24/7 to provide. The mindset.
Facts.
Because I provide food, shelter, I did my job. If you want a video game, I'm going to buy it. To them, that's called love. That's what they call love. They're thinking by buying the kids material stuff, that's love. That's not love. Mm-hmm. It's called material stuff for a reason.
Right. That's your job.
That's your job. So a lot of parents in the black household, the kids grow up, don't know what really love is. So, for example, and you can see that in the street of Chicago, the street of New York today.
Yes.
You can see that.
Baltimore.
And this is why, if you don't believe me, this is why when you look at the gangs, a lot of these young boys join gangs. Why? The love they didn't find at the home, they find it with the gangs members.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And they're looking, what is that word you used earlier? They're looking for
validation.
The validation from that father, from the mother. They spend all their lives, they never get it.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you something else. Then I'm going to use the woman. A lot of sisters grow up, their father never teach them how beautiful they are, how special they are, that you gotta, you're not supposed to sleep around, you're not supposed to do that. So what did they do? They could not, they grew up, never heard none of that from their father. So what they do? The first man that come around, who come with the game, they lay down with them. Because they spend all their lives want to hear it from their fathers. Their fathers never say it. I was talking to Bishop Kanai. I was talking to Bishop Kanai while we was in Ghana. And he said something heavy. He said, listen, because Bishop Kanai got 6 daughters. Yeah, he got seven boys, 6 daughters, right? Bishop Kennedy, I'm sorry. But Bishop Kennedy got a lot of daughters. And he said, listen, my daughters, I buy my daughters whatever they want, whatever they need. He said, the reason I do it, and I make sure they know I love them, they know that I push them. When they do something, I make sure they know how much that, in other words, he encouraged them. He tell them how much beautiful they are. He said, you want to know why? A nigga cannot come and tell them the same thing I say because they already know that's the game. They say, wait a minute, I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful. My father already told me I'm beautiful.
Right.
He said, if my daughter want to do their nails, I say, hey, go do your nails. If a nigga come and nigga say, hey, go, I don't want new money to go do my nails. My father already provide that for me.
Right.
I'm used to go do my nails because my father always do that. And I'm thinking about what he said. I'm like, this is some heavy stuff. Guess what? Bishop Kanai might be 1 in a million who does stuff like that in the black household. I'm serious. He might be 1 in a million who does stuff like that. A lot of fathers don't do stuff like that. And I gotta admit it, Bishop Kanai, remember, Bishop Kanai is in the truth. They know what the scripture said. So what he's doing is, what Bishop Kanai is doing? He's preparing his daughters for that knuckle that's going to come and play a game so they can catch the game.
Right.
Every single one of us who got daughters should do the same thing. Prepare their mind, prepare them for the Negroes that's going to come with the game. Because you cannot come to her and say, oh, I'm going to do something. I don't need your money. If I need money, I can go to daddy. Daddy always give me some money. Daddy always make sure I got money in my pocket. Daddy always make sure I got this, I got that. I don't need your money. So that's when I look at this is sad.
Yeah.
And guess what? There is millions like her in the black community.
Yep.
That's what I said about it. Millions like her in the black community. That's why. And how do I know? The proof is in the pudding because you see the gang killing each other because of women like her.
And there's even if they don't join gangs, there's brothers who are unable to conduct themselves in any healthy relationship, healthy friendship, healthy business. All of these things come from a certain spirit that's put on you from a young age, telling you can never be anything. So what you do is, all of your labors is trying to prove something to someone. Now, in trying to prove it to someone, what ends up happening is you'll try to prove it by any means. Right. So to give a facade as though you're a functioning man,
normal man,
you're going to lie, you're going to manipulate, you're going to cover up every aspect that that spirit trying to break out of your body so people can see. You're like, no, I'm gonna lie over here, pulling it back in. No, I'm gonna manipulate over here, pulling it back in. That spirit is trying to force itself out of you for the world to see, and you do everything in your power to try to keep it in to function normally. Right. We are jacked up.
That's a clear one without
Yes, sir. That's
okay. No music. Let's play it real quick.
You once told me I was fighting for her approval, for her to tell me she was proud or happy, but she never would, so I stayed angry. Explain that to me.
Stop.
That's crazy.
So he stayed angry.
That's crazy.
So his fighting stems from him letting out his aggression. Yeah. Mike Tyson was the same exact way.
Yep.
Yeah.
He fought because he felt that no one loved him.
Yes.
Remember, he was in foster homes and all of that.
He had a bad life.
He said nobody loved him. So there's an anger that builds, and what comes from that anger building at times is worldly achievement, but there's no spiritual growth.
And it doesn't fill the void, Cap.
It doesn't fill it. It doesn't fill it. So with every championship, with every win, with every bag you get, you still feel like you're missing something.
And Cap, this guy, like I mentioned earlier, he's the undisputed champion in 2 weight. You know what that means? He has 8 belts. He has 8 of them. So he accomplished all these great accolades. His mama loves him now.
Right.
Well, supposedly, but
no, she don't.
She doesn't. He still has that void. You can still. He's still hurt. He's still hurt by all the pain, all the trauma that he went through throughout his younger years. You know, even though he accomplished all these worldly accolades, he still has that pain.
Hey, real quick, Job 19. Job. I gotta look at it. I think it's 19. I just thought about it. Verse 1.
Job chapter 19, verse 1. Then Job answered and said, how long will ye vex my soul and break me in pieces with words?
Wait a minute. Job said something very important. Job said words can affect your soul.
Yep.
So a lot of times things are said and you think you're just saying it to that man. No, that thing goes into the innermost parts of you. And now it shapes the outward man. It shapes the out. Job is telling these elders that came to see him, they were just heaping problems unto him, heaping accusations unto him. And he's like, I'm already down. Why are you going to continue to beat me into the ground and beat me into pieces with your words? My soul is already vexed. And y'all making it. Get Sirach, I'm sorry, one more. I'm sorry, it's hitting home for me right here. Story time.
4 and 3.
4 and 3. Thank you.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 3. Add no more trouble to an heart that is vexed.
Damn.
And defer not to give to him that is in need.
So the young man comes home, beaten because you paid the neighborhood $10 each to whoop his ass. He beaten already. He come home. I told you wasn't shit.
Right.
I told you, just like your daddy got his ass whooped too. I saw him get his ass whooped.
Imagine what that does to that young man's soul. And here he is with all the accolades. You can tell he's not fully functioning by his responses.
Right.
Because he's telling you he's still fighting to get her approval.
Right.
Cap. And the father was in the house saying, it'll say the father was saying, yo, you a world champion.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, no, you ain't.
Nigga, you ain't shit.
You ain't shit. And that's how the menstruous women create monsters.
That's
right. Because go ahead, Cat. Go ahead, Cat.
Listen, I got a wicked ass grandmother. She was her. We're watching my wicked ass grandmother. That woman will beat you with words. And it's not only, and again, it's not only just that household. You know, we grew up with a bunch of friends. So I would go to their house and I'm watching. I remember our homeboy. We had a homeboy, Kev. His mama used to beat him down in front of all of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like he was nothing.
Man, he took some slaps to the face.
And
I was like, damn!
In front
Holy
of all
crap.
of us.
Yeah, in front of all of us. Yeah,
So
yeah.
In a lot of our communities, this is a common practice. It's a common practice.
And he got a game.
My mama chased me around the damn corner for the
and I
it's
witnessed
abusive.
it.
Yeah, you witnessed. Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's abusive.
It is.
Yeah.
And some of you. Let me just drop it.
And you got to gain that respect back somehow.
Yeah.
And that's where the guns come out. That's where the bullying come out.
That's the gangs Deacon was talking about. So you join the gangs for some kind of validation into manhood. I'm a man. She told me I wasn't shit like my daddy, but I'm gonna join this gang. They told me I'm a man.
That's a good point, because now all you have to look forward to is your name on the block.
That's it.
Now I gotta rep my block. You did this to my man on my block. I'm going to your block and I'm gonna do this.
Right.
You disrespecting my gang. Now I gotta stick up for my gang.
Right.
Damn.
And these men, they grew up in very emotional.
Very emotional. Very. Go back a few seconds and play the whole video.
He once told me I was fighting for her approval, for her to tell me she was proud or happy, but she never would, so I stayed angry. Explain that to me.
When she always telling you you're gonna lose, or you're not good enough, or you're gonna get your ass kicked, or things like that, it's like, okay. When I win this tournament, she gonna say congratulations or good job, or I'm proud of you. But it never happened.
Damn.
Wow.
But he remembers.
Hold on one second.
She's a demon.
You know,
freaking asshole.
You know, he views every one of his opponents as his mother.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
He's in the ring with his mother every
mama.
fight he is in. I'm telling you. You can see that he's like, yo, every tournament I won, she just never congratulated me. He was in there, like, just say I'm the best, mama. He punches
Right.
Literally.
He punching his mama face. But in his mind, spiritually, remember, she broke him apart with her words. Spiritually, he was fighting her.
Yep, she broke him.
But Cap, you see how like the example of like Mike Tyson, right? And how he was at the top. Right. But that was enough for him. That's why he went to cocaine. That's why he went to these different women to try
Biting
to feel
ears
that
and shit.
Biting ears, because he wants to fill that void. Because you ask yourself, you're the world champion.
Yep.
What else you need?
What else do you need?
got
But
all the
that wasn't
accolades.
enough for him.
He had all the money.
He had everything that he needed, but he had to go
Women.
to cocaine. He had to get all that stuff.
And also remember, we played at one time how they want those athletes who don't have fathers.
Yes.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They want those broken fighters. They want those broken athletes that don't have fathers, that are emotional, that's going to go up there and thank their mama. There's no father to guide and give them discipline. When they join those teams, their white coaches are their daddies now.
Right.
Those white trainers are
Right.
their daddies
That's a
now.
fact. Right.
Their white cornermen are their daddies.
Hey, Cap, I don't know if you remember. I know this is kind of way back, but you know. Do you remember like when Chris Webber got drafted? His daddy was like his agent.
Okay.
So his daddy was making sure they not exploiting him, manipulating him, and they hated his daddy, bro. They absolutely hated his father, man. He was like the first. What's that guy's name? Big Baller Shoes.
LeVar
Ball. He was basically like him.
Right.
And they slowly pushed him out the way. And if you look at a couple years later, they had Donovan McNabb in the Campbell Soup commercials with his mom.
Yep.
Remember that?
I remember that.
He had him with his mama. Daddy nowhere to be found. He did praising mom. Listen, man.
Yep.
This is what they want from us, y'all. This is what they want. They want the way you be a successful athlete. Your daddy can't be around.
Yes.
Facts.
Just like Section 8, nigga.
Yeah.
Just like Section 8.
They can manipulate mama.
Right.
Yep. Go ahead, finish the video.
Is all those years wanting for you to say,
I love you.
yes.
Yep.
And she knew it. Look at her.
She did.
She's a demon, bro.
She's about to punch mama.
She's a demon, bro.
She
But
low-key
watch what the white
proud.
man
She's
say.
a demon.
Yeah, she proud.
Go back a second. So she knew this.
Yes,
Hell
she
yeah,
is.
she
She's
knew.
a demon, bro.
Absolutely.
I knew that little nigga wanted me to
That's
say, I love you.
Hey, somebody
a
play the
demon.
Cuba Gooding when he punch in the air. Go ahead, play.
She's a demon, bro.
What he remembers is all those years wanting for you to say,
I love you.
yes.
Yep.
Freaking demon.
Look how proud she looks.
Didn't do it.
With your give me your damn helmet wig.
I grew up not liking the word.
Helmet church
Why?
wig.
I don't know. Never liked the hugs growing up as a kid. I never liked nobody to kiss me growing up as a kid, and it just grew with me as I got older.
And somebody inserted themselves in you.
I don't know
Some
how.
crazy nigga
Lord have
inserted
mercy.
himself in her.
Yeah.
So let's go back to what I was saying earlier. She broke.
Yep.
Right.
So she carried
All that trauma.
the trauma to her son. That's what happened.
Deacon, I want you to think about this. We've been broken. Our families have been broken since
Yes.
slavery.
Yes.
So we really have to take a look at that too, because if we've been
Can we
broken
watch
since
it?
hold on. If we've been broken since slavery, who gave us rehab for the trauma our fathers and mothers went through? Nobody. Well, guess what? They continue to generate and have children.
Yes.
So they brought up children in that traumatized mindset.
Right.
And we are now the product of that mindset today.
Now, what's so heavy is that now I want you to think about what happened here. She, whatever they did to her, she passed it to her son.
Yes.
Because I always said you cannot teach something you do not know.
Right.
She basically don't know how to love him.
Right.
That's
Right,
it. She don't know how, because she never was taught. She never had nobody love her.
Right.
So if she have never had nobody love her, how's she gonna love? In other words, she never was taught to love her own self.
Right.
You cannot love somebody if you don't love yourself.
Facts.
So you see what she said? She said, I never want nobody to kiss on me. Basically, she hid herself. Whatever trauma she went through, she took that trauma, she passed it. It's like from generation to generation.
Yes.
Now imagine he took that trauma, he passed it to his kids. Somebody have to break the cycle.
And
that's where Israelite come in.
And when you watch the end of that, D, he has about 6 children. He's all in their lives. He goes to everything they do, at all their events. So he's, for what he said, I don't know if we're gonna watch. Let's play the end. Let's keep playing.
Word. She said love is pain. Her support was in a different type of way, you know. It was in a negative way, but when I got older, I noticed that it was her negative way that pushed me to be great.
No, it wasn't.
You still trying to prove something to your
it
mom?
was in spite of her negative.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I think I already did all that. I proved stuff to myself. Now,
Your
Stop.
father-
Go back a second. Nope. He's in denial.
Yeah.
Play it again.
You still trying to prove something to your mom?
Stop.
Look at his face.
What is the long pause for?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
He's in denial.
He's like,
in
damn,
denial.
I got to confront this hard truth.
Yep,
Yes,
he's
I'm
in
still
denial.
trying to prove it to her.
Yep.
Go ahead, play it.
And that made me.
It
Go
said
ahead.
in his
Keep going.
eyes.
no, I think I already did all that. I proved stuff to myself. Now,
You're a father to 5. You never miss a game, an appointment, any of that. Even when you're here in camp. Why?
that's my responsibility, is to be there as their father. You can't get those moments back.
Why do you think being a father is so important?
Because his dad wasn't around like he's around his kids.
When my child grow up, they gonna always remember, yeah, dad was.
What daddy want to be around her ass?
Right.
The odious.
Right.
No man want to be on her, boy.
She was a 2 a.m.
I think she drove. She drove him out of the house.
It is what it
I think
is,
she
man.
killed him.
You said after a couple of shots?
After a couple shots.
Casamigos?
He put the bag over the head.
He said the
What's the
bag
word,
over
man?
the
The pillowcase.
head.
He put the pillowcase. Something, man.
Hey,
I don't know.
play that clip you pulled up. Play that clip.
Wait, Cap. Just,
finish it,
Let's just
finish
this
it,
real
finish
quick.
it,
I want
finish
to. I want to show you what the white man told the mama at the end of all the trauma. She caused this young man. Play that.
Was always in training camp. Dad was always on the road with boxing and the events, but Dad ain't never missed no birthday. Dad ain't never missed anything important. Dad was always there. And that's what they're gonna always remember.
Your mom ever tell you what a good father you are?
Yeah, she said it before. Yeah, she said, Bud, a great dad.
Shut lying ass.
Now I
your
always
lying
check, I
ass.
say I'm a great father. It's the difference.
Would you be Terrence Crawford, the champion we know, if it weren't for that dynamic
this.
with you and your mom?
I think she just put the little extra fire, on top of the fire that I already had.
Look
You
at
made him
the
champion.
wig about to go crooked.
He made himself champion.
Stop. We missed it. Go back since a couple seconds.
Put the little extra fire, on top of the fire that I already had.
You made him champion.
Stop. This double said you made this boy a champion. You freaking liar, demon ass
devil right
white
there.
man right there.
Yep, that's the devil
No,
right there.
he's the champ in spite of the trauma that you caused the brother, man.
Right.
Hey, remember they make
White
a
man is the
movie.
devil.
Remember there was a
Damn.
movie based on that. Remember that movie with Denzel Washington?
Fences.
Oh,
No, it's
no.
not Fences.
I see.
about Hurricane.
The one with the
Undefeated.
military.
Military.
Yes.
Antoine Fisher.
Antoine Fisher.
Oh,
Antoine
Antoine
Fisher.
Fisher.
That's what Antoine Fisher was about.
Yep.
Yeah, Antoine. Yep.
That's what Antoine Fisher was
That was a
about.
sad ass.
You never seen that?
Yeah, very sad.
Nah.
You never seen
You never
Antoine
seen
Fisher?
Antoine Fisher?
You gotta watch that today.
Oh,
With Derek
I
Luke?
want you to watch
That's
it,
a
but don't
good
cry.
That's
all
a
right?
good movie, bro. When you watch it,
it's a tearjerker.
when you watch it, but do not cry.
Don't
Yeah.
cry,
Don't cry,
bro.
bro.
I didn't
at
cry,
least-
bro. I didn't cry.
Yeah.
A
little bit.
Hey, watch it with Sister Leah. She can like.
Yeah, she
console you.
She could dap your eyes and console you, bro.
Console you, bro. Hey,
That's a really good.
It is a good
Antoine
movie.
Fisher.
Very good movie.
good movie. Hey, let's close that out real quick. Because we got a couple more. What else is there?
What is that video just called?
Oh, no, it was just Cuba Gooding punch in the air.
Oh, okay. Hey, next video.
Where are we? Okay. What's that one right there to the right? What is that? Okay, go up. What's that?
Drag performance in UK.
No. What's the to the left?
What they don't tell you about your pension.
Okay. Go up. Hey, go all the way to the left with that Edomite right there. I want y'all to see this. Wait, was that it? So we played all the Shahrazad. We did all of that, right? Come on, brother.
She's obese because of Trump.
Oh yeah, play that.
Yeah, I want to see why.
Trump did it.
Hey, Hey, shout out to Jason Whitlock for interviewing Bishop Nathaniel again.
Somebody came to the school because of it.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All
Yes.
praise.
Yes.
All praise.
Yes, all praise. Somebody
That's all, that's all we need. One to repent. That's it.
That's it. Go ahead.
Like, I hate when people talk about black women being obese. I hate it because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We're moving, we're taking care of kids.
Did you notice?
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Did you just said something they didn't create?
Did you notice how all the sisters in the audience was like, yeah,
Yeah.
preach, sister. Go back to the beginning. Go
Like
back.
a motivational speech.
Go back. Go ahead.
Like, I hate when people talk about black women being obese. I hate it because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We're
a minute.
moving,
The
we're
food?
taking care of kids, but our food quality suffers. We are living in the Trump era.
What? Stop.
Oh, it's Trump fort. You put the fork to your mouth.
Trump just got here about 4 years.
So
ago.
it's Trump fort.
That
You put
part.
it's Trump
That
fort. You put the
part.
Twinkie to your mouth.
Right.
So
The hell.
I just come from. I'm sorry, Cap, but
Oh my God.
last month I was in. Where we was last
Bahamas.
month? I was in the Bahamas.
Yes.
Nothing but fat women.
Yes.
Trump is not no more president.
He's not president of Bahamas.
Am I missing something?
Hey, D.
They got prime ministers.
D. Bahamas
Yo.
has become the fattest island.
Bro,
of sisters.
really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Stop it.
Who was there? You
By
was
the
there,
way,
right?
by the way,
Are we lying?
by the
Was
way,
it a bunch of fat women?
by the way, you guys know Bahamas. Do you guys? I'm just putting it out there. You guys know Bahamas is on top of waters, right? It will sink eventually.
Damn.
A lot of fat women, bro.
Hey, real talk.
Can't support it.
He was there? But he could verify.
All that cocoa bread, man.
Too much cocoa bread.
Deke, welcome back, Deke.
Wow. You know,
And Trump
you guys don't watch the news? They say Bahamas is sinking little bit by little bit.
Really?
Yeah, too many
Oh, I
fat
thought you
women.
was joking.
That
No,
is
I'm joking.
serious. Oh, I'm like, what?
I'm about to say, oh shit, he playing. He ain't playing. Oh man,
But it wasn't always
Cap,
like that, though, right?
remember, I used to be.
Hey, I don't know, officer.
I used to go there,
I don't
but
know, man.
2019, 2020, 2021. And I, when we went back this time, I noticed there was a lot of fats. I was like, what the hell is going on in Bahamas, man?
I was shocked.
Mumpy.
I never see so many unhealthy,
Yes,
unhealthy
yes,
women
yes.
in my life.
But you know
And,
what?
they
None
Cap,
of the men is. The funny thing, none of the
Cap,
men is fat.
No men are fat.
Hey.
Cap, they look strong too. It's the fat strong types.
Hey, who was with us when we went to Beale Street in Memphis?
I was there. Yeah,
it was
Cap.
more than that?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Cap.
yeah.
Bahamas is the Bill Street of the Caribbean.
Damn.
Facts.
I'm not making that up.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Bro,
No,
every
we're not making it
single
up.
fast food you can find here, they got them in the Bahamas, bro.
Wow, that's the problem.
Bro, listen. The
Wow.
prime minister got to put a law, bro. Stop letting these people come and open these damn fast food. They're killing people over there.
We need to talk to him again about that.
Yo, listen.
Benji
When
like
I
Mumpy,
say
though.
unhealthy people over there, listen, I'm telling you,
But you
that
know-
thing is terrible, bro.
Yeah, they got KFC
That
over there,
thing is
McDonald's,
terrible.
Is it Popeyes?
That's crazy.
They got something like that.
No, listen, no offense to the people from Bahamas, but listen, you guys got to do some things before the island sink.
Deacon, listen,
Telling
Deacon.
you straight.
Deacon, here's what I'm noticing. Y'all tell me if y'all see the same thing.
Yo,
I
Deacon is
see
crazy,
the
man.
average black woman today, not just Bahamas, not just all over, wherever I go, I see the sisters are average. The average sisters are average bigger than the average man.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's
Like, what the hell
definitely
is going on?
That's true.
The sisters are bigger than the brothers.
But Cap, it's a condition that they didn't create.
Oh, damn.
Bro,
It's Trump's fault.
So they were forced to eat food.
I'm standing in front of this woman, bro. I'm like this.
Damn.
I'm like,
Wow.
damn, that's a lot of woman.
Deke just started feeling water at his knees, like, damn, I'm sinking?
I'm like, gee.
So when the scriptures say a woman shall compass a man, it was deeper.
You might be a prophet, bro.
I just was reading.
Hey, Yui, do not come back to this show, bro.
We gotta get you security.
I was playing. I'm sorry.
Bro, you put all our lives in danger, bro.
All of us in danger. Hey, go back a few seconds and play it again.
It's the Trump era.
Trump did
and
it.
create. We're moving, we're taking care of kids, but our food
Look,
quality
we're
suffers.
like laughing.
We are living in the Trump era. And look, those policies kill our people.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying very, very hard. I'm trying very hard not to believe what I just heard. I'm trying very, very hard.
Yo, even the black women in the audience knew that was a reach. They was like,
They was like, I was with you until you said
I
that.
don't really
right
know
there.
how to deal with that one.
Blame Trump.
Go ahead.
So who's to blame now? Biden?
Go ahead.
Look at Whitlock.
And look, those policies kill our people. You can't get access to good health care, good insurance. The research says that black women, when we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower, even when we're following the diet than our white women counterparts.
Racism now is the reason she's overweight.
Stop.
It's because you ate more.
It's definitely because
Stop the cap.
Did she just? God.
Yeah, she's a liar.
God help us. Did she just
She
say?
said these policies are killing us.
Did she just say it's racist? It's racism that she cannot.
Yeah.
The white woman lose more weight than the black woman. That's racism.
The diet is racist.
Did she
The
just
diet
say the
plan
diet
is
is
racist. Hey, D.
Because she's older than
they're
Trump's
serious
era,
though.
so
D.
like,
Yo,
no.
She been big since 02.
That part.
So, Thickalicious, you tell us.
What, sir?
Who's over there?
Is it Trump's fault?
Hold on, who's over there?
No, sir.
Hey, who's back there?
Harrell.
I gotta get a one-way ticket.
Uzziah.
Who's back there? I can get me a one-way ticket to
Diet.
get out of America. This is some man. Bro, I'm trying very hard not to be what
And
you
the
just
women
said.
in the audience agree.
Yeah, they
that's
co-sign.
the problem.
They co-signing.
So what they do is they enable each other.
That's it.
It wasn't shut your dumb ass up and sit
Right,
down.
that
It
don't
wasn't
make no
that.
sense.
It was
Just go to the
gym. Yeah, you
So
right,
you only
girl.
got fat when Trump was in office.
No.
And who made her the spokesperson, like, and gave her the platform to
Some
say
idiot.
these things, these lies? Who heard that and was like, you know what, the world needs to hear
So
this theory.
So while Bishop went over
Right.
how we should be eating last night, it was a telltale sign. Why do we and here's something too. When we're on the street, we should be teaching God's laws, right? Because bringing out deep stuff is not going to help our people. The Bible is foreign to them. So I know sometimes brothers may feel like it's too repetitive, bringing out the laws of God, the dietary laws, Deuteronomy 22:5, Deuteronomy 28, those things, because our people need to hear them. Those who've never heard it, but even those who have heard it need to hear it often.
Right.
You need to hear it often. To do what? To safeguard your spirit. Because the moment you start to take away from that, now your eating has turned gluttonous. The moment you stop hearing it, now you are up late watching porn. The moment you stop hearing it, you dressing your daughter like a whore. Things of that nature. Why? Because Israel, we have very short attention spans. We retain things for a very short time. So we'll be doing it for 6 months. It's like, just like anything, any policy we put in place, everybody is fervent for 3 months.
Did it die off?
In that 4th month.
Yeah, just die off.
So we have to continually hear these things. So that last night when Bishop brought it out about the way we eat, it needed to be said. He's brought it out before, but that reminder needed to come into mind, because the mindset is it's Trump's fault.
Hey,
it's Trump's fault.
You working at Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes. Take my order. Go ahead, take my order.
Hey, what would you like to eat, sir?
No. I'm on drive-through. Said, hey,
Oh.
hey, welcome to Kentucky
Welcome to
Fried Chicken.
KFC.
Go ahead.
May I take your order, please?
Let me have a bucket of chicken.
All
A
right,
bucket
one
of French
bucket of-
fries.
one bucket
You
of
racist
chicken.
bastard.
Yo,
You racist bastards making me eat all this food.
Hey,
Yo, you
officer,
cannot make this up, man.
I just thought of something. Can you find a clip from My 600-Pound Life?
Oh man, I watch that sometimes.
Preferably a brother or sister, and show what they order. I saw
But it's
one
really
the
the
other
food.
day.
It really is the food.
I saw one the other day, and it made
gotta stop eating.
the sister had a buffet for breakfast.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about, Cap.
Okay, so let's say we all went into a place.
Right.
It was it was that many options, and you know the buffet trays are filled.
Yeah.
That's how every one of her plates were.
I didn't see nothing wrong with the dishes.
Yo, it was crazy.
Boy, ain't no way.
Somebody said, let me get a 1 through 9 with a Diet Coke.
Not a 1 through 9.
I don't want no regular Coke. What you trying to kill me? Give me the Diet Coke.
What the hell? You know, I want that high fructose corn syrup.
Remember the bucket. How many percent in the bucket? 30. They have a bucket. Can I have a bucket of French fry too?
Let me get an order of chickens.
Don't forget the cornbread.
Let me get a chickens.
And then after all that, I was like, how much is that? $80? You racist bastard. You only send me that because you're racist. If you wasn't racist, you would never send me a bucket of chicken. You cannot make
Did you vote for Trump?
Are you a Trumpy? Huh?
You asking the drive-through lady, did you vote for Trump?
You don't believe in Black Lives Matter?
You're a part of the problem. No, not just the chickens you ordered. Okay.
Let me get 40 biscuits.
40 biscuits with a Diet Coke.
He said 40 biscuits and 79 packs of honey.
Don't jerk me on the honey.
Yes. Don't forget my
Don't
Diet
forget
Coke.
the jelly.
You better give me a Diet Coke. I ain't trying to die out
Racist
here.
bastard.
Yeah, you racist bastard.
Oh, man. Come on, y'all got it?
Come on, man.
Now, Cap, I see we're going to play this, right?
Come on,
Hey,
man.
But Cap, she isn't getting the food herself.
Somebody
Somebody
in the
They
household
enabling her.
is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And it's slowly killing you with food, and it's like you don't care. It's
But we
crazy,
don't-
man.
listen.
They're basically bedridden. So some idiot is buying them all these chicken, McDonald's, all kinds of crap. It's crazy.
Yo,
man.
you know
who
what?
my man is?
Who?
The doctor on this show.
Oh yeah.
He's so funny.
He
Oh my
has
God.
me
He on his
rolling.
bumper.
Yo,
He's
that
like,
white guy-
You're
Yo,
not doing it. You're
That
eating
white
too
guy
much.
is crazy, man.
Yo,
Look at
You're
them
lying.
look at them thick ass knuckles, man. Come on, man.
Hey, play it.
You're unhealthy as hell.
Wait, we have adjusted as much as we can. The first thing I do before I even brush my teeth. Good morning, how you doing? I'm calling to put in an order for breakfast this morning,
Look at
please. I gotta look or whatever service I need, do what I'm gonna order for breakfast. That's the first thing I do. All right, can I get the 2 slices of Steakhouse Premium Pancake? Can I get 2 orders of that, please? I spend most of my time on these delivery services.
2 orders.
Can I get the Game Day Family Feast?
He lying.
Stop. Game day.
He lying.
This is break. This is dinner.
This is
This is dinner for a dinner of 5. But
he said
The game day.
it's a family meal.
The game day family.
the hell is your problem, man?
By the way, the person who's taking his order is racist as hell.
Yes.
You damn Trump supporter.
Black Lives Matter, nigga.
Yo, you cannot make this stuff up, man. The person taking the order is racist. That's why he's eating so much, because the person is racist.
Play a little bit more.
You cannot make this up.
The original French toast. The amount of stuff that you could get is just crazy. So I just
Look at this.
I get excited. It's like the Super Bowl. You can get whatever you want now. You understand? And a slice of let me get a slice of ham. 2 of them.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes.
This is breakfast, y'all.
But once I place an order, I get anxious, even though the food don't take long.
Look at this.
He's
not looking at the
Yeah.
people.
He's looking out the peephole.
He ready. Yeah, for real. Oh, baby.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. All right, thank you.
Terrible. He's lucky he can still walk at this point.
And once I get here, it's the best part of my day because I love to eat. And I'm ready to go, you know? I'm always ready.
Are we
to
gonna
eat.
get strike for
Just feel
playing
like the
so
food
much?
has to be eaten.
Are we gonna get a strike?
Yeah, we may.
All right, stop it.
We may.
Hey, I just sent y'all the
It's your
picture
tool.
that Bishop used yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh yeah,
Bishop a prophet, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you can take that off.
Shout
I
out
see
to-
enough
shout
of
out-
his.
shout
I see
out-
enough of
When
his
he said,
fat
what was
ass.
the family meal called again?
A game,
Game day.
The game day feast.
family meal.
And you
like
know,
a
Keyword
party.
feast.
yo,
That's a
matter of
party.
fact, that's a party. Yeah, because that means they got chickens, the wings,
Got a lot of stuff.
they got
Yes.
tenders, they
Probably,
got.
probably could feed 5.
He
Right.
said the game day. Look at this. Come on, man.
That's him when he get dressed.
Wow.
Homo the truth.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But you know what dawned on me?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Like a lot of
Boy, ain't no
people,
way, boy.
how Bishop was bringing out yesterday, like about Again, alcohol in moderation. Like some people might be, if you're a whoremonger, that's your drug.
Yeah.
Drugs is your drug, but food is a drug.
Yes.
Like food, like is a drug. Like I love food. Like, and I realize that's something like that I'm battling with. Like, yeah, I'm 90 down, but I still got a long way to go.
I like how she put that in there.
It had to advertise the success.
Congratulations.
But the food was killing me, like for real. Like
How much you lost already?
90 pounds.
Oh, praise
So far, I'm at 90 pounds.
Sis trying to live out here.
Proud of you, sis. Proud of you. Proud of you.
We proud of you.
I had a bunch of doctors after we started talking, and like it's stuff I wasn't taking seriously. I wasn't taking it seriously, but they were like, you gonna die.
That Coca-Cola was killing you.
It was, 2 cases is a lot. That is a lot. So
that was every day?
Every day. Every day.
Damn.
Every day. But again, that was my drug.
That's what that sugar they use for that Coca-Cola again?
High fructose corn syrup.
But my justification was, I don't do drugs. I didn't do drugs in the world. You get what I'm saying? I'm a little bit better than you because you did drugs. You might have been a whoremonger. No, it's just as bad. That was my drug. And then it's legal. It's on every corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As much of it as you want.
As much as I want. So.
Cap, where else you want to go? Where is?
Still some more. Did it go up a little bit? Let me see. To the left. Let's deal with that Edomite real quick.
We went through a lot today.
Yeah, we went through a lot.
Yeah.
I know.
I have a theory about why Black women and white women are having such a hard time getting along, and it starts with a story. When I first started teaching, I was in a teacher training program with 3 other women. 2 of them were Black and 1 of them was Indian, and we started teaching at the same school, the same grade, at the same time. One of these women, a Black woman, completely excelled. She did so much better than I did at literally everything. Classroom management, her test scores were high. She was excellent at literally everything. And something about her excellence didn't sit right with me. I just didn't feel good about it, and I couldn't figure out why I didn't feel good about it.
She knew what.
It was internalized racism, but I didn't know that yet. So I had to sit with this idea of her being better than me and trying to figure out why it didn't feel good and feel comfortable for me. And of course, at the time, I didn't know that I needed to do the work of anti-racism, so I didn't think it was possibly because I could have internalized racism. I had to do a lot of study and thought about myself and what could possibly be making me feel this way about this woman. And here's what I discovered. Most of the media that I had consumed up to that point in my life had white people as the central characters. And the shows and other media that I consumed that had white women at the central characters often had Black women as the side characters. These Black women's role in these movies was to assist the white women, support the white women, advise the white women, but never to rise above the white women.
Dang.
Even shows that were about Black women, like The Help, had white women as the central character and the Black women as supporting characters.
Stop.
I hope you understand what she's saying.
Here's what Esau just said. They watch things with their spiritual eyes.
Right.
Satan.
Yep.
Satan allows them to connect with what uplifts them as a people. We watch things for entertainment.
Right. Facts.
You hit it right in the head. That's what she's saying.
So with all the images that Esau puts out there of our people being subservient to white people, that's embedded in their mind.
Yes.
It's
that
called
you
seed.
can't be better than me. Why are you better than me? I've seen it all my life. I got in my head all my life that I'm superior to you. I'm better than you in all aspects of society. I live better than you. Now here you come messing up what's in my brain.
Right.
You see, this is what you just break down. Captain Mazai is called seed. This is a seed. Every single movie so put out there is a seed.
Right.
They put in your mind. For example, I always use the Super Bowl. I'm going to be why I use the Super Bowl. You're watching the Super Bowl, you see a Coca-Cola commercial. The company pay $4 million for 30 seconds. That's a lot of money for 30 seconds. So your mindset might be, okay, why would they pay $30 million for 30 seconds? Does that mean I'm going to leave the game, go buy Coca-Cola? No. Nope. That is why they spend that money. A month later, Your wife is gonna call you. Hey, on your way home, can you pick up some eggs? Where's the eggs located?
Right by
and
the
way
store.
in the back of
Right
the
in the
store.
back.
Guarantee you're gonna walk in front of that Coca-Cola.
And it's going to
Before you
trigger.
shoot the eggs.
It's gonna trigger something. Yep.
As a matter of fact, once you walk in front of it, it's gonna trigger it. You not only gonna buy the Coca-Cola, you're gonna forget the eggs.
Right.
You're gonna come home, your wife gonna be like, hey, where's the eggs? You're like, oh, shoot.
Damn, I forgot.
That's called a seed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Esau's not stupid. That's what Esau. Esau know. That's what she's saying. Esau know. All these movies, you know this. Like for example, Bishop always said Amalek. Amalek put a movie out
Every year.
Why?
About the Holocaust.
Is the seed about the Holocaust?
Yes.
Is the seed?
Yes.
Every single
They want
year.
you to keep continue to feel sorry for them. Continue. Yeah, this happened. And guess what? People fall for it every
year.
year. You know what they say? If you don't break, don't try to fix it.
Say it loud, say it often.
That's why.
Say it loud, say it often.
Yeah,
And
that's
they're
why
gonna believe it.
we all got in our head 6 million Jews.
Yes.
6 million Jews. 6 million Jews.
Yes.
They're programming.
And nobody
Yes, they're
and
programmers. Yes, they're programmers.
I've never heard all my life growing up. I've never heard our people rail off how many of our people died through the transatlantic,
Right.
through the
Ever.
Middle Passage.
You're not gonna hear that
or on
either,
this
Cap.
land. I have never heard
Nope.
those numbers until pretty much around the truth when I started researching stuff. I was
Exactly.
like, damn, was that
The
many?
Israelites, the only one to talk
Yep,
about that.
That's it.
We're the only one
Nobody
to talk
talks about that.
Nobody talk about that.
So, real quick. All right, let's go. Cause we got a couple more before we. What was it again? What was it? There was one from Redacted in the group that we didn't touch on yet. It showed how many countries is getting backed by Russia right now.
Oh, it's a lot of them.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, play that one, Alabama, top right. Play that real quick. So I can see this. So Esau telling on themselves about a coworker that they disliked, all of that, right? But this is the things that Esau does. So you take that one woman with a grain of damn salt. Go ahead, play it.
This black man's land was stolen and turned into the business administration building at the University of Alabama, Huntsville. And the well he had in his backyard that provided everyone in the area with fresh water is now a parking lot. The family of Willie Jones wants justice and they want their land back. But the university wants to offer an apology and a plaque. But that ain't enough.
Stop.
Let's talk about
Stop.
it.
That's,
The 19-
hey, that's what they did in Black Wall Street.
Stop.
They did the same thing in Black Wall Street.
Yes.
Hey, we apologize. All right, niggas, bye.
A plaque.
Remember that family that finally won after
Period,
many
Alex.
years. No, in LA when they stole that beach area, that beachfront.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a Jake family, and LA County stole it from them, and they just got compensated. They stole it like back in the 50s. Or
I think it was
40s
like
or
the
50s or 20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
They stole it, and they just got it finalized. I think it was a year or two ago. So they was fighting for that forever because it was their land, and LA stole it. But go ahead, play it.
Water is now a parking lot. The family of Willie Jones wants justice and they want their land back. But the university wants to offer an apology and a plaque. But that ain't enough. Let's talk about it. In the 1950s, the land that Willie Jones had contained a house and a well. He was graciously known in his community for providing fresh water for his neighbors. Around that time, the city of Huntsville traced a clean water source to Willie's home, and they wanted it. So in 1958, the city of Huntsville offered Willie $900 for the portion of land that included the well. That's only about $9,000 today. So of course, Willie was like, nah, you can't have my land. So in typical white supremacist fashion, they condemned the land and considered it uninhabitable and unsafe. Since he wasn't able to live in the house at that moment and still needed to provide for his family, Willie began sharecropping at various homes in the area. One particular place was described as a house in the woods. And while they lived in these homes, they never received any mail from the city. But at the same time, the city was actively attempting to confiscate the land that Willie still owned. Now that land is this, and this right here too. So Willie Jones's descendants need justice. So share this, sign the petition, and stay tuned for part 2.
So go
man's the devil.
to Micah.
Yep, Esau boy. Woo.
Micah 2-1, and then I forgot I lost my thought about the other one I wanted. Micah 2-1.
Micah chapter 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because It is in the power of their hand.
It's in their power. So they offer him a lowball offer, knowing the land was worth way more than that. And they said, okay, you don't want it? Okay, we're going to show you the power that we have. We're going to condemn the land and just take it from you without having to pay any. You know how many? Do you know how many hundreds of thousands of acres, millions of acres they did that to in America?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how many? They did that to whole cities after they bombed it. Who inhabited after they bombed it? They burned it. It was Esau that came in and took the land.
Forsyth County right here in Georgia.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they covered fields.
That's the point. They said they traced a clean water source to his land. They coveted that thing. Go ahead.
And take them by violence.
And they took it by violence. Their level of violence is cutting off. Oh, keep reading.
And houses. And take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
So here's the thing. That brother had a clean water source to provide for the entire community. They said, you know what? We're going to cut off this entire heritage of people and let them suffer. And now we're going to build a university that most of them in that community can't afford to even go to. Damn. You got to think about that.
That's some evil stuff, man.
Esau's evil is on another level. You know what's so funny? You know why it's so strange to us? Because there is more, we have a level of morality among us. As ratchet as we are as a people, we still have some level of morality to say, yo, that's messed up. We do videos like they did this family wrong. They need justice. You see the point? But the point is, Esau has zero morality. He don't give a damn who it is. If he covered the field, he don't care how old or how young the people are on that land, how much it watered and fed the community. He don't give two shits. Damn. He don't give a damn about that. He says, I want to build my establishment and I don't care at whose expense. He don't care. Go over to, what's that in the left with the red?
Young black man killed in white supremacist.
Go down. Go down, go down. There was one more. Go down. There was another one.
Nigerian
What's the
man
middle?
Call off wedding.
She got a bad house from Warren?
No. Damn, there's another one.
What was that right there? They got the cursor on.
That's the Regina King thing.
Oh, you want to do the Regina King?
Yeah, play Regina King.
If y'all remember
That's
the
an
TV
insult.
series,
That video is an insult.
If y'all remember the TV series Them, this you remember this. You think about that scene when you watch this.
Let's talk about our families maybe first, where we came from, where our parents came from. Why don't you start?
Now stop. Those two women, was that Jennifer Garner, Chelsea Handler.
Two demon.
They're both Amalek.
Yep.
So, and here I want to say this: the entire panel are D-list actors.
Okay.
The one they're going to question is A-list.
Okay.
So, if anything, she should be questioning them. Play it.
Let's talk about our families maybe first, where we came from, where our parents came
Looks
from.
horrible.
Why don't you start, Regina?
I grew up here in LA, born and bred, one of the few people that are born and bred in LA. So that's, I think, a very cool thing, and I kind of wear it.
Look at her face.
Stop.
She knows she's setting her up, right?
Look. And some of y'all be lusting at. Just look at her face.
They lusting at her hair right
Tell
now.
me you don't see the face of Satan right now.
That's a
Right.
demon.
She
look like Satan. She look like
Look at that
devil.
Amalek snout.
Look at her.
Look at that snout.
She contoured it
That's
though.
the demon right there.
That is a spawn of Satan right there.
Right.
And her, that lady right there, all they know her for is a TV show she used to be in.
What TV show was that?
It used to call, it's an old TV show.
We don't
Spawn of Satan?
remember.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, she used to
Satan's
play like a
a-hole?
spy. She's a spy.
Satan's bunghole.
Oh,
She used to play like a spy. That's all they know her for. She never played no big movie.
No,
I
she
can't
used
think of
I
what
don't know
it
her.
is.
I don't know.
Hey, Google her name.
What's her name?
Jennifer Gardner. She used to play as a spy. What do you call that show again?
Mission
It used-
Impossible or something?
No, it used to be on
No,
ABC.
no.
What do you call that show again?
Elias. She used to be an Elias. She used to be the main character in Elias as a spy.
I remember her.
That's what they know her for.
She was trash.
She don't have no big budget
trash,
movie. Big budget movie where they know her.
Yo.
And then after that, she ended up married to Ben Affleck. That's it.
So
Ben Affleck
That's
dumped
it. She ain't nobody.
guess what? She's looking at Regina King the same way that other woman just said she was jealous of the coworker that
with
excelled.
disdain. With disdain.
That same look is how
Yeah.
she sat with shit. Oh, and I looked into myself.
Put that
and
thing
I
back on the screen, y'all.
And I realized, what's that?
Okay, Cap.
And what is she said? I looked into myself and I realized it was racism. and
Internalized racism.
Whatever. You sat there with that woman and looked at her just like this. Like I can't
Right.
stand your nigga ass
Yeah.
with your
Hate you
with your
niggas.
pretty skin,
With your nigga
with your
braids.
pretty
Yeah.
skin and
Yeah.
your natural
Look,
looks.
look at the lust in
Yeah.
your skin. I
You're
hate
proud,
you niggas.
proud of your broad nose and your full lips.
Look at my cheeks sunk in. Look at my cheeks
She's
sunk in and
100%
my
Amalek.
fake nose.
Go
I
ahead,
hate you
go ahead.
niggas.
Finish it.
Bow
Finish
tie.
it.
My chest very proudly because so many people say, oh, LA is this and LA is that.
But do you know where your ancestors are?
Stop.
What?
Go back. Check this. When she asked the question, look at her eyebrows.
Yeah, but do you know?
Look at her. Watch this. Watch this
Like she
closely.
knows she don't know.
Check
So
her
many people
countenance.
Say, oh, LA is this and LA is that.
But do you know where your ancestors are?
Oh,
You saw it go up? Like gotcha, nigga.
gotcha,
Right.
bitch.
Did y'all see the eyebrows?
Yes,
Like
yeah.
gotcha now.
Yes.
Listen, you know why? You know why I know these Edomites hate her? Do you know Regina King has been an A-list celebrity? She was like 12
From
or
day
13.
one.
227.
Yeah,
Long
from like
time.
day
On
one.
On 227, she's always had a job.
She got
Always.
hundreds of movies under the
Right,
under
right.
her belt.
Regina King is an A-list.
Yes.
She gets big budget film money
Yeah.
in the sense
Right.
that she's able to create films.
Yeah, absolutely.
That. Ooh, I want to poke her eyebrows. Her
her
eyebrows
face, man.
said, "Well, do you know where your ancestors are from?"
Right.
She did that.
But she knows that they will never, that we or these people here will never be successful.
Right.
No matter how much money you have, how many movies you have, you say, listen, you don't know your ancestors. You don't know who you are, so you are not a success in my eyes.
Right.
My people own this land.
Yeah,
That's
right.
it. That's it right there,
right.
officer.
You see what I'm
She,
saying?
had
So
to- she pulled
you
the trump card.
That's
You just play here.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like,
You just survive here. That's all
it,
you do.
yeah.
That's it.
Hey, we got 1 minute. Go ahead,
You
finish it.
entertain.
Oh, yeah, we're part of the triangle slave trade.
Stop.
And-
She
The
said,
what?
"I'm a part of the triangle slave trade."
Ah.
Go ahead.
From Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Senegal.
Stop.
Look at her face. Look at the white girl face.
Stop. Chelsea Handler was like,
Yeah,
"Stop
right,
the
nigga.
cap.
Oh, okay.
Stop the cap." Chelsea
Body
Handler
language is something else.
Look at her
looks
face.
like death.
But Regina King is nice though. Regina King could have come back and said, "Well, you ain't come from where you from too. Where
Yeah,
you
show
from?
us the cave you from.
Where you from?" When she said here, I'll be like, "No, where you really from?"
Jeremiah 17:4.
ain't that crazy though? Because she used to date 50 Cent, right?
Yes.
Wasn't that her?
Oh,
think
oh,
so.
Oh, listen, that white woman will bang a brother.
Right.
But know for a certainty their
hate
allegiance
you.
is to their people.
Right,
They
right.
still hate you.
Their allegiance is to their people.
What are we reading?
Jeremiah 17:4.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So Regina King, as successful in worldly success as you are, you've been discontinued from your heritage. Go ahead.
that I gave thee.
Because God gave you a heritage. You are the children of Israel, most likely from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
That's who you are. But God says you were going to be discontinued from that. Why?
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
This is why you're stumbling. They're catching you like, gotcha, bitch. They're doing that because they know their foreparents had your foreparents in slavery and stole your heritage from you and gave you African American. That's what they did. Jennifer Gardner knew that with the way
Yeah, that part.
her painted
Well,
on
she-
eyebrows gave it
Right.
away.
Yeah.
Right.
She said, "So, but where are your ancestors from?"
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Come on, brothers. Let's
shut it down.
Shut it down.
Play the beat.
Yuri, you do it.
Yes, sir.
All right, welcome. Thank you for coming. Another show. Where's Carmella, man?
I don't have the list.
No. You got to do. We have schools in the city near you, and come down. Listen, if you want to donate to Patient States Radio.
Yeah.
IUIC.atlanta@israelunite.org. If you want to keep the prophets flying around the world, y'all see the school in Ghana. You see
That's
the work.
right.
You see the Lord moving in this earth, using IUIC as a vehicle to push this truth.
Right.
Donate to IUIC.fundraising@israelunite.org. Where's the list?
Look at Uzziah.
He probably got a name of.
Oh, you damn late. Look at him. Hell no. You can't call in here Gangsta Grill.
Hey, who's that?
Hey, hey, I want to thank all the brothers behind the scenes. You got Officer Zakai, Nathan. Is Soldier Nathan? Aidan. Soldier Aidan. Officer Matthias. Officer Uzziah. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you. Finally. We got Officer Heeman, Officer Uzziah, Officer Matthias, Officer Arel, Officer Zakai, Officer Caleb, Officer Uza, Soldier Aidan, Brother Aiden, Sister Nava. And the kitchen team was Sister Tahelia and Sister Yohavid. Thank you for the good breakfast. That Levi patty was popping. But thank you for all of y'all tuning in to another episode of Patient States Radio. Lord's will, we see y'all next week, y'all. Shalom.
All right,
Shalom, y'all.
All praise. Good show. Good show.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. We need to preach the truth. Our people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love